Hello, wireless tech YouTubers. How's everybody doing this week? It's another great week in the wireless community. We are back live. Yeah, and check it out. Oh, yeah, this side. You see what that is? That's the green screen. That's right. I got my new computer desk up. I got my green screen up. So now I'm ready to rock and roll on the live streams for sure. So let's see who is in here already. Let's see here. All right, first to get here, MS. How you doing tonight? Yep, sorry for going late. SMT's live stream went a little bit longer, but that's okay. We're here. And since it was going long, I said I'm hungry, so I went and got me some burritos and cooked up some burritos real quick and ate them up. Yum, yum. And we got Ram 14250 here. Joseph is here. Oh, yeah, he's in UK. So we actually have UK people in the house. It's amazing. And Aaron's here. Ryan's here. Wesley. Where are you at? Where are you at? Yeah, I was eating. I got hungry. Sorry. It's like, if I'm going to sit there and listen to Dennis talk any longer, I got to eat. Wish Dish was using Ericsson. Yeah, I know. I'm not too quite happy with some of the equipment that Dish is using. We'll have to see what happens. I don't know. I'm just kind of scared of them first speed tests. I don't know. I don't think they're going to be gigabit speeds, and I don't think the pings are going to be under 10. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens, but I know Carlos is going to be a super tester. He's going to be a beta tester, so you know you're going to hear it from the SMT Nation first with Carlos. He's going to give us the first speed test on Dish. We know that's happening. I think Ricky was making food. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was wolfing some stuff down there. Hello there, Ryan. Oh, you guys are talking about equipment and markets and stuff. What a great week for live streams. Yeah. I noticed there's a lot of live streams. I've been watching them when I can at work. It's spring break's going on right now. So the keys are like jam-packed busy. So every night when I get into work, it's busy. It's busy as hell. So sometimes I can't even do anything until like midnight. So, and by the time everybody else's live streams are all over with. So, sorry if I haven't been too active on everybody else's streams and stuff, but it's just busy right now. And I just got done working 26 days in a row. So 26. I had 3 days off when my mom was here. 26 days in a row I worked because, you know, we got a little short on some people again. So, but now I have today off and tomorrow off. So there you go. Here we go. I'm going to log my MacBook for a physical. Okay. How can you find out what AT&T uses as equipment providers in your area? Yeah, that's the thing. It's market by market. I'm sure somebody has it documented somewheres, but yeah, it's kind of hard to find out what areas that all the crap is in because they do bids in each different sections of the country. So yeah, it makes it very confusing. It's just too bad they don't do one vendor for the whole country. But of course, you know, there's reasons behind that. So where do you live? I might be able to find that out for you. Oh, okay. Michigan. Up in Detroit. All right. Detroit. Okay, let's see who else is in here. Nokia. Verizon is the most congestion here. Yeah. Those of you that got Verizon, hang in there. Help's on the way. They're launching N77 as fast as they can. You know, and right now N77 is not really 5G. I mean, it's fake 5G. I mean, just keep it real. It's fake 5G. It's not. But is it a capacity boost? Yeah. It's LTE++. Yeah, I know. I talked bad about T-Mobile and I called theirs LTE Plus. I'm going to do the same. I go by what it is. So that's what I'm going to do. So, all right, let's see who else is in here. Okay, no worries. Eating some food. Ryan's here. Well, you guys were just chatting away while I was eating some food there. Let's see. Who else is here? Yeah, thank you, Baby Yoda, for moderating and promoting the channels for everybody and all that stuff. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Uh-oh, he's finally started testing T-Mobile here and lots of promise, but they still have cabbage gaps to fill. Yeah, it's the Swiss cheese network. Yeah, of course they got gaps. Yeah, they've only been building their network. That hell, they're claiming they're building 5G when they didn't even finish LTE. It's like, come on now. Wash hands, wash hands, wash hands. Okay. Scared the hell out of me. Forgot I had the tab open. Okay. Beautiful area. Vacation in Key Colony Beach. Yeah, down Marathon. Yep, that's a nice area. Yeah, the Keys are beautiful. And it's wintertime. I'm kind of sad though because summer's coming, so the hot and humid weather's coming back. So I wish we had year-round winter. Of course, you guys up north are going to hate me for saying that. You know, it's like, oh. Troy Hicks says, "What's inside the building the cell towers locate?" Oh, the concrete structure. That used to be a phone relay station, a microwave relay station for landline phones for AT&T back in the day. Well, when they got rid of all that, they decided to turn that into a cell phone tower. So that's what they did. So actually, there's nothing in that thing. It's just a big concrete shell, and they just mount the antennas. The actual radios and all that stuff is inside the building there. So the equipment room is actually built inside there. So it's kind of neat there. So honestly, T-Mobile will be easier to judge once all the merger crap is done and dusted out. But things are doing I actually like recently. Yeah, well, you guys know what I think about T-Mobile. Skunk-a-doodle-doo. Yep, keys are beautiful. AT&T should be better than what they are because they have the money and the spectrum. Yep. And also we got special guests tonight. Well, of course we have Carlos in the house, as usual. Yeah. What's up, Carlos? Carlos is the speed testing king right there. That's right. And then we also have another special guest, Chase. Chase is in here tonight. Chase lives in rural Ohio. Put his Starlink order in. They give Starlink dishes to all the other people that has Comcast high-speed internet. So he didn't get it. So they said, oh, well, the satellites It's full now. There's no capacity. We got to put more satellites up before we can get your area. So he canceled his Starlink order, but he's gotten good news.
What happened?
What's the good news, Chase? Oh, he's at Taco Bell. He might be munching on a taco.
I just got done eating. They're bringing fiber out into the rural communities, specifically my house.
Holy crap. So everybody has failed you. HughesNet's failed you. Starlink's failed you. And now you're telling me the Spectrum cable company is going to run fiber out in the rural areas? Are you kidding me?
Oh, yes. I confirmed it with she's like the regional manager or something over this area. She's the woman from Spectrum that deals with the county and talks with the county commissioners.
Oh, nice. So they're not running copper lines out to the rural areas. They're specifically running fiber, right? Dennis is gonna hate this.
They're gonna tee off from they're gonna connect into whatever's in New Concord at the university.
Okay.
And then
they're running cable. They're just gonna run fiber. Holy crap!
It's about an 8-mile stretch to the house from there. So yeah.
Wow. So where there's no cell phone towers, now there's going to be fiber.
Yep.
That is incredible. So Spectrum is waking up. They are afraid of fixed wireless access, and they're afraid of Starlink, obviously. So I think this is going to be a nationwide thing. I think Spectrum even made a announcement that as something like 25 or 30 states that they're going to do this rural deployment. Now, they are getting help. I did a little research. They're getting help from the government. You know, the broadband initiative or whatever. So our government is actually funding part of this fiber transport. There you go. Well, hey, if they can help FirstNet become real, they can help. They can make cable great again.
FirstNet will never be real.
Yeah, well, Chase had FirstNet. It was a big failure and a big bomb. So you know what he did? Yeah, he said, fuck FirstNet, and he went to Verizon. That's right. And so far, he's got his S22 phone. He's been really enjoying it out there on Verizon. Those 350-foot tall towers up on the mountain or the hilltops out there really help with coverage. Pretty amazing.
Hey, Chase, that's crazy, bro. All that trouble just to try to activate a phone and tell you that you can't use your unlocked phone.
Yeah. AT&T is just screwing
that was BS.
up.
That was BS. And I remember, I ended up calling them like 16 different times, getting 16 different people every single time, and they all gave me a different answer.
Yeah, that's a bunch of BS, bro. The only other way that would have been around it, bro, would have literally us going and rooting your phone. Like, not rooting it, but flashing the AT&T only firmware on it. So then that beats the purpose of you buying your unlocked phone.
That takes your unlocked phone and makes it a locked phone to FirstNet. No, screw that.
Well, it doesn't lock the SIM card, but the firmware would be AT&T branded, which is BS.
So then if he wants to run dual SIM and run like another carrier at the same time, he won't be able to.
He would, but it would just, the icons wouldn't be the same and all that stuff.
Right.
It's just a mess. Yeah, it's a mess.
If that firmware doesn't match what your SIM card is, you're in trouble and that's why the China phones, that's why they're not going to work on the USA system. Everything has to be matched. So that way your voice over LTE works, your Wi-Fi calling works, so that, you got all the bands that the carrier has and all the setup, because the carrier aggregation is just most important. So what if you got a Chinese phone, you activate it, you don't have no carrier aggregation. So it only locks on to one. You get band 12. Here you go. Have a nice day. So you have this tremendous network that you can connect to, but since you're using a China phone, it's like the balls are castrated, It's just the same thing. Castrate these nuts, like it says on your thing. 5G these nuts. So yeah, why would anybody want to buy a $1,000 phone that's castrated to work on a USA network? That's why iPhone is going to be always good. Samsung's going to be good. Now Motorola's kind of iffy. Their phones are kind of iffy, wishy-washy, and all that. So Caleb was actually excited about getting a new Motorola phone until I showed him that it was missing bands on half the carriers, and
it's not anymore, bro. It's
they fixed that?
The only thing that's missing is band 14. Who cares? FirstNet.
Oh yeah, yeah. Who cares about that? So, yeah. So if Motorola wants to play, they have to get a phone that's certified in the USA for all the bands. You know.
And it has N77.
Yep, N77 is important. Absolutely. Yeah, Ryan says T-Mobile has a lot of Band 66 only sites in Detroit that need converting. Otherwise, they are more dense in urban, suburban, and rural. Is another story. Yeah, that's for sure. Verizon's pretty good, except for rural areas where they have massive congestion. Yep. Well, the congestion is going to be all gone because once they get this N77 up. Yeah, and Chase just activated his phone and just started using it. It has LTE up there in his area. And he said now, where he's at now, the 5G icon popped up. Of course, it ain't UW. It's just a regular icon. So it's really fake. It's fake. But that's good because that means UW is coming next. That means they're going to probably put N77 on that site. So that is pretty exciting. I think Verizon's going to be hitting a lot of rural areas that are congested. So hang in there, guys. It's going to get better. And we have SMT here. Look at this. Yeah, we are live. There you go. If you haven't checked out his channel, make sure you check out Sneed Mobile Tech. He is the big daddy in the house. Always doing lots of videos and news, live streams, and everything. And, of course, he's the reason why I started YouTube. So I thank him very much for giving me the opportunity and everything. Baby Yoda. T-Mobile needs to consolidate with another fiber provider at some point, though. Wow, T-Mobile is a hot mess. They have a lot of things they need to fix up. Yeah. I mean, what good is it you upgrade the tower site, but then you don't upgrade the fiber? The backhaul. All right, look at all these people in here tonight. Lots of people. Santiago, how you doing, buddy? Hello, my fellow skunks. P.U. I forgot to even ask everybody if my audio is good. See, since I got my new computer desk, I had to remove my microphone stuff. I got it right here in front of me. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Skunky P.U.
God damn, bro. That hurts.
I blew. What are you working on? You working on your car?
Yeah, I'm actually.
Yeah, you're always working on your car.
Making a video right now, actually. Well, I don't have the mic on because I'm just doing the time lapse.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, your car channel's really doing good. So if anybody hasn't checked it out, make sure you check out.
No, don't mention it here publicly, bro. No. I don't want the trolls fucking there, bro.
Yeah.
No.
Sneed says, "We fellow skunks, skunk-a-doodle-doo."
You know I love you, Ricky, but no, I don't.
Yeah. We don't want all the craziness.
Yeah,
got that right.
Because I don't need TK getting all pissed off because this is partially TK's creation, and then TK.
Oh yeah, true.
You know.
Ryan says I'm on the list for Dish, but that's because I used a STL address. I guess that's St. Louis. I guess.
Well.
Hello, Tim. How you doing, buddy?
Hold on.
Still say that Dish will fail. See, even Tim agrees with me.
Ricky, this is the thing.
Yeah.
Like people that are using different addresses for Dish,
Mm-hmm.
they're not gonna. You're not gonna end up getting your phone because guess what? They actually physically go to that location and drop off the phone. They go to your home.
Really?
Drop it
That's
off,
how they're doing the beta stuff?
That's how they're doing it, and then they explain to you how the app works and everything all in person. So you literally have to be there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because everybody wants to get on that test board,
Exactly. And
but of course, if you're not in a market where the shit's turned on, it's kind of pointless because you're going to be on AT&T as an MVNO. Because if you're not in a dish area, dish market, the first 25 that starts up, you're going to be on AT&T. That's right. Yeah, the beaches are packed in Florida. Spring break is going on. It's just busy. The restaurants are down here having record sales. I mean, the one restaurant over there at Bass Pro, they've been hitting like 30 to 40,000 a night, just about every night. It's just in sales. It's crazy. It's mad crazy. Oh well, thank you very much, SMT.
Yeah,
I think they will sell some.
I think Dish is. Bro, I think what they're doing with Dish A lot of you guys are underestimating it, man. I think they're going to be all right.
I hope you're right. I hope you're right, but
because I've already been seeing it, bro. I've been seeing power sites already where they're deploying the CBRS panel, bro. The CBRS.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you did say that they're adding that new mid-band MIMO on there and stuff. Yeah, so that's good.
But it's the same panel that Verizon uses. Verizon's using an N77 CBRS panel in the same.
Yeah, the combo. Yeah, the combo.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's a pretty nice little panel.
Either,
It's got 2 built-in AIR radios in it.
Well, I learned something about that panel too, bro. Is that literally if you run it just on a single band, it is future-proof to 128 by 128. But if you run it in split, it's 64 by 64.
Yeah. And of course, you have to have 2 different radios because if you're doing N48, it has to have all the DFS and all that stuff so that it knows when to transmit, not when to transmit, and the priority access and all that kind of stuff. Exactly. Pretty amazing. Oh, wait a minute. There's an outside shot somewhere. Some of the Southern Illinois markets, not in this. DMA could get early clearance. Not sure what that means. Specifically for Carbondale because Verizon needs massive help on the SIU campus. Oh, well, you know the college people are all busy watching videos and stuff and Netflix and stuff. So yeah, they definitely need help there.
The networks right now, especially spring break, dude. This is where you're gonna actually see the true. Either the network's gonna keep up with the capacity that it's getting thrown.
Yeah, Verizon was actually tanking last night for me. I don't know what was going on, but my jitter was like 155 to 200. So I don't know. I think they may be down here working on. We have 2 towers here on the island. Where I'm at work, I'm right between 2 towers. I bet you anything to put an N77 on my island. I bet they are.
That's what happened. Okay, so Ricky, on my tower, if I put it on LTE, my jitter is in the double to triple digit number, but no more than 150.
Yeah.
But when I turn on N77, then everything drops down. So that's how that tower is getting the N77 treatment.
Oh,
that's how I was able to tell.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. They're adding a lot of N77 sites down through here for us down here in the Keys. It's very, very cool. All right. Visually impaired tech says they need to put a tower in my neighborhood. They suck over here. Yeah. Everybody wants a tower in their yard, except for the people that's afraid of 5G is going to fry their brains and cook their brains. Yeah. They go, no, I don't want that tower in my backyard because I'm going to fry. Okay.
It's going to cook your brains out, bro.
Yep. All snap. Hey, Chase. Yes, Neat says hi. Tim B. All carriers are fake. All carriers are fake. Finally. Let's see who else we got here. Catch up in the comments here. Yeah, we're going to talk about a new tech tonight. And it's an Ericsson tech. As you know, last week we talked about Nokia's test, distributed massive MIMO. So Nokia came up with that way. Please. Well, guess what? I found Ericsson's uplink booster.
Please don't talk about anything about Nokia, bro. Nokia is just straight up the armpit pinnacle of tech, bro.
Nokia trash. That's right.
Bro,
well, I actually like the way.
Los Angeles. Look at it like this, Ricky. It's like Los Angeles is the left armpit of the United States. New York's the right armpit of the United States. That's what Nokia is, bro. Literally the rear end hole that comes out of the, like that's what.
Absolutely. Nokia is. Here's a question for you, Chase. SMT wants to know: do you have Cox out there?
We don't have anything, man. We don't have nothing.
Chase lives out in the boonies. There's no cable companies, and there's a landline phone out there that snap, crackles, and pops every day. Old copper landline. So I mean it's garbage. It doesn't have Starlink because they give the dishes all to the people that has broadband at their house. Stupid ass dish. Or Starlink? I mean Starlink. Come on, Elon. What the hell's wrong with you? Why would you not give priority access to people that don't have any damn broadband, and you send a damn dish to somebody that has Spectrum cable in their fucking house? It just pisses me off.
That's why we canceled it. Screw that. I'm done dealing with it.
I mean, Starlink's a great idea, but it's not deployed properly. I mean, the priority should have been people who don't have broadband. Shame on you, Elon. I hope you're watching the stream. Maybe you'll do something different. And of course, now all the people are saying, "Oh, well, we're at capacity now. We can't add any more users." Till they launch more satellites, of course, And of course, it didn't help when 40 of them burned up in the atmosphere from the solar flare. We're approaching solar cycle 25. If you guys don't know that, that's when the sun goes crazy. The solar minimum, the sun's sleeping. It's just cycles. Solar minimum is when the sun's sleeping. It doesn't spew out all those solar flares and shit. Now we're approaching, for the next 3 years, solar cycle 25. The sun's already going crazy. If you live in the northern states, when one of these flares hit, you're going to see the northern lights. Pretty cool. And the radio waves go crazy. And Chase is an amateur radio operator just like me. So that's actually how I found him and everything. So,
yes,
and as a first responder, Chase is a volunteer firefighter up there as well. So communications is critical because the radio waves don't work good on the radio system they have for the fire department. So there's lots of dead spots. But they have this app. It's an app called I Am Responding. And basically what it does is it texts out alerts that, hey, there's a barn on fire, and you need the fire department to respond. So if you're in an area where your fire department pager can't go off because of weak signal, well, they have this set up for their phones. So you can actually get the call. You can see who's responding and get the details and the comments and everything like that.
Let me hit on that for a minute, Rick.
Go ahead.
So with the system is it's integrated into your 911 console at your dispatch center. So I forget exactly how I Am Responding CEO phrased it in his video, but it's something to the extent of it's integrated into the console. They input, like, let's say we have a 2-car injury accident. You get a lot more information off of the text message they send to us than what they give out on the radio. On the radio, they might say 2-car injury accident. On the text, it might say 2-car injury accident, 1 patient bleeding from the head, car on its side, and 2nd car on its top. But what's cool about it is I have Verizon, and I get maybe 1 bar at the house, if that. So I'm on HughesNet, right? I still get the alerts over HughesNet because it does like a double whammy. You get an actual text message, and then you get the emergency push app notification from the app itself, which overrides everything on your phone. So no matter what you're doing, it pops up and it disables your phone until you press something.
So having HughesNet, what's the experience of having HughesNet for you?
Oh, God.
Well, it sucks, and it really sucks because I have about a 60-second delay from when the dispatcher presses the button for I Am Responding. So there's about 60 seconds that I'm delayed on my response.
Yeah. All right, so tell us a good speed test on HughesNet for you. Just tell us what a good speed test is.
The best speed test was a download of 22.5, an upload of 2.5,
okay,
with a ping of 2,500.
What?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I didn't even know it went that high.
2,500?
That's low, man. I've seen it as high as 3,500.
What the shit? See, this is what's happening. That's why Starlink was born, is to compete against this trashy ass HughesNet and Viasat and all these companies. Yeah, their service is garbage. So, yeah, that's crazy. So this is what Chase has been dealing with as a rural person. It's 2022. It's about time that the rural people get broadband, and I'm just thank God that we finally got some help coming for the rural people, because Starlink has failed most of us. I know it's a time in progress. It takes time to put the satellites up. It takes time to get the capacity up. I know that, but I was just complaining because I think the wrong people was getting it in the beginning. I think there should have been some priority to who gets it first. So Starlink should have did some research. Say, okay, what's your address? And then they should have a system that says, is there any broadband dependable available where you are? If the answer is no, you go to the top of the list. If you have Spectrum at your place or DSL or anything like that, then those people should be at the bottom list. So as a first responder, it's very important for Chase to get his data. And also, what's the other problem, Chase, up there with no cell phone towers in your area? I mean, you have no service on your phone in some of these roads.
Oh, man.
What happens if you crash your car?
You're pretty F. You're F big time. You're done
just
for.
Yeah. So if you roll over the hill in the ditch, and you can't see you from the street, and people just drive by, they don't even know you're there or crashed, right?
Cell Mapper, you're right. Cell Mapper proves it all. I've mapped that whole area.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I could kind of show you the area up here what I'm talking about.
I don't know if Verizon is mapped yet, but it's getting there.
Oh yeah, I noticed you've been really doing a good job of mapping up there. So you're doing a really good job.
Mm-hmm.
So here, I'll show you some area up here. Well, I don't want to show AT&T because this is when you had your cell phone booster, but let's show Verizon because there's no cell phone booster when you was using Verizon. So I'm going to show you guys what Chase is dealing with in the rural areas. And he's not the only one. Just about every state in the United States has some areas like this. So, yeah. And the thing is, the cell phone companies are not going to invest in these areas if they're not going to get their return on investment. So that's the whole thing. If they don't get their return on investment, they're not going to spend the money. So looky here. You see all these dead spots in here?
You can show them where the second station is going.
Yeah, this is Otsego, Ohio. So you see, the red is like very weak signal. I mean, you can barely get a text message out or a phone call where these red spots are. And of course, you see where it just loses entire coverage. So this corner of the area where his fire department is, see, I'll move this over here. And it's, let's see. Oh, yeah. This whole area is his fire department coverage. This whole area right here. Now, when you go further to the south where the cell phone towers are, this is where the towers are. See down here? So these are where the towers are, all by the interstate. And you see the coverage. Verizon actually works pretty good from the interstate. I mean, if you look at this, look how far north the signal goes. It's pretty impressive. But then you get a certain point, and at these hills and stuff, it doesn't work. Now, if you got a booster, and you got AT&T like he had, this is what he was getting on AT&T, and look at the difference with a cell phone booster. This shows you the difference between having a booster or not. So if you're in a rural area, it's really good to get a cell phone booster because it will help you out tremendously. So that kind of shows you what we're talking about there. So I'm just glad that Spectrum is finally getting some stuff out there, but you guys still need cell phone towers too, not just
I've been calling and putting the request in, but it's like I'm not being heard.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at there. Carlos is doing some speed testing there. What we got there, Carlos? Who is that? Oh, Starlink. There you go. There's a Starlink speed test, guys. There you go.
Damn.
See there? And look at that ping. See, that's what's impressive right there. What was that? 23, I think?
29.
29.
But it's slowed down. Big time.
All right. That's better than 2500 ping.
That's more what it was.
Yeah, that's better than 25 ping.
It used to be a lot better.
Yeah, well, it is getting a little bit more congested because they keep adding people on there too. So now they're sending up they're sending up I think 40 to 60 towers or satellites up per launch. But when the Starship is ready to go, then they're going to start putting up 450 each launch. So that's going to get the capacity up really fast. But still, it takes time. They got to put the stuff up there. They got to get the stuff in orbit, in place. They test them and then get them going. Ricky, did you get your S22 Ultra yet? No, I did not. It's ordered. It'll be here April 8th. That's what the Samsung website says. Now, Chase, he ordered his.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, listen to what Samsung did to Chase.
So I ordered the sky blue. And what do you call it, Rick?
Burgundy.
Yeah, the burgundy color.
So that's how he got his so quick. He got his before me. But what do you think of the S22 Ultra, Chase? What do you think about it? Tell us what you think.
It's pretty nice. I mean, for what I need it for, I don't use that S10 at all. But maybe I will in the future. But it works great. I get good service where I should at least.
Now, what about being on Verizon in a rural area where the signal's weak, when you only have one bar? Is the S22 actually working pretty good with that new technology and that X65 modem? Phone calls are really good with one bar?
Oh, yeah. They're perfect. There's no... It never drops in or out. You never lose the call.
So as long as you got signal, you're good. So the one bar is like golden.
Yeah.
What kind of speed test do you get at one bar on LTE?
Oh man, I'd have to look that up here.
Yeah, Sneed says Verizon is good in Ohio. I'm not surprised. It's working well for him. These cable CEOs are scared as F. That's right. You got that right, Ryan. Alltel country. I bet Chase had Alltel at some point. Nope.
On one bar at the house, this was 2:26:22 at 12:24 a.m. 1.37 down, 0.18 up, ping 50, jitter 23.
With one bar signal? That's incredible.
One bar.
That is amazing. So the X65 modem is actually doing very, very well. Now, of course, I don't know what your results would be if you was on Skunky, T-Mobile. maybe you wouldn't get them results, but I'll tell you what, Verizon equipment works very well, even on cell edge. It works very well. And the X65 modem just boosted even more. And you had what phone before this?
The S10 Plus.
S10 Plus. So you can see a night and day difference?
Sure. 110%.
There you go, guys. So if you haven't ordered a new phone in a while and you're still on the old technology, there you go. You just heard it straight from the... Oh, look at there. Look at that.
This is my house, bro. I'm outside right now.
Oh, okay.
Ultra wideband.
Ultra wideband. There you go, guys. Ultra wideband. It's basically LTE Plus right now. But when it goes standalone and they get a lot more... like 120, 160 megahertz of spectrum in that you're going to have pings of 5 and you're going to have gigabit speeds. Then we're going to have true 5G. But Verizon is doing it fast. So Verizon has accomplished in just 1 month what poor old T-Mobile has been chugging on trying to do in 2 years. So there you go, guys.
That's different CapEx.
That's it. It's all about the CapEx. Got that right. Tim says he misses Alltel. Yeah, Alltel merged with Verizon. That was a really good deal. That really helped them densify a lot of areas because a lot of times there's Alltel towers between the Verizon towers. So guess what they did? They kept them.
There's
Unlike Skunky. Echo?
Yeah, there's a lot of ads.
Oh, okay.
People are saying
yeah, it's the screen share. Yeah, I just muted. That's what it was. So yeah, with Verizon, instead of doing like Skunky does, and you get rid of this, they got the Sprint towers and they're decommissioning them. That's a huge mistake. T-Mobile could have had a real dense network if they would have just kept the Sprint sites up. Now, if you got T-Mobile and Sprint on the same tower site, yeah, I totally understand decommissioning those sites. But when you got a Sprint site in the middle of two T-Mobile sites, it is stupid as hell to decommission that site. You're just killing your density right there. So Ryan says the feds made Verizon divest it into AT&T here. Oh. Tim says Alltel was amazing and the price was right. Gosh, that was a long time ago. That was a long time Alltel was in the days. What was that? That was in the 90s, right? The Alltel was out? Yeah, I think so.
98 to 2000.
Yeah, and they were a regional carrier, I believe, too. They wasn't like nationwide, but it was kind of like U.S. Cellular where they had lots of different markets and stuff. Ryan says, I'm legitimately curious to see if Apple supports N70 with the iPhone 14. Yeah, we're all curious about that. I'm telling you right now, if Apple and Samsung doesn't get on board and make a phone specifically capable of Dish is in trouble. Because there are many people.
Not. A lot of you guys are taking in this perspective that they're going to broadcast on. They're going to do an MBFI on band 70 to 66, bro. You know that, right?
So they're going to come.
Verizon, AT&T and Verizon did it when Dish let them use the spectrum in New York and certain spots where they let them use it where they needed that spectrum during the pandemic. They broadcasted it at 66 and it did fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you could broadcast.
I mean, it's the same frequency. So I mean, yeah, and that's LTE versus N70 is actually NR.
The only thing is worst comes to worst. Like let's say worst comes to worst, they might lose. They might have to put 5 megahertz for guard band. So like let's say if they have 30 megahertz in that area, they can only do like 25 because they would have to put 5 in guard band if the 66 and the 70 are like within too close.
Hello there, TJ. He says Spectrum just ran a fiber in a rural area where my in-laws live and cut their water line in the process. Oops. Well, I guess they didn't do a good survey out there, so that's not good. Running fiber out there. Well, where Chase is at, they're going to run the fiber actually on the electric poles.
Yep.
So they're not even going to run it.
Thankfully, I don't have to worry about any water lines. There ain't no county water, ain't no city water. It's all wells.
Well, that's true. Wells and septic tanks out there. Yeah. Yeah, basically pooping in the ground like the old days, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Everybody says audio is fine. Yeah, until I shared the screen and I forgot to mute the link on there. Let's see.
Oh, that was the echo.
Yeah. It was when I shared the screen. The sound was feeding back to it. Yeah, that's what it was. So, yeah. Sorry about that.
Bro. Well, that makes sense.
And then by the time I saw it on the comments, because I'm kind of behind in the comments, so I'm just trying to catch up as fast as I can here. Ryan says I was planning to see where Dish actually was covering, though. I realized they aren't hitting rural Randolph County anytime soon. Yeah, there's 25 markets. I don't think there's a map out yet, but it's 25 markets. That's what's going to be coming out. So,
yeah,
in the beginning, and then they're going to rapidly deploy after that. So, MS says, is there someplace FSMT members can get Los's car channel? I would like to subscribe. The only thing I can say is send him a DM. There you go. Exactly. There you go. Tim says Sneed's slow Volvo is better than Dish.
Oh shit!
Them fighting words there. Oh my God, that's crazy. TJ says we have 18 Team Verizon, even though icon is pink. Oh shit.
Man, those are like fine words to me too, man.
Spring break is probably worse for you. Your network down. Yeah, it's challenging for sure. And then of course I think Verizon's on upgrade. So what I've been doing is I've been using the AT&T Los Mobile because I'm finally hooked up on eSIM with that. So I've been testing it so far. So far it's working good. So and the first time we put it on there wasn't working right. The eSIM was not working right with AT&T. I was only getting 3 carrier aggregation where I should have get 5 carrier aggregation. So I was only getting 30 megahertz of bandwidth versus 50, what was what AT&T has here. Now it's working pretty good. So now I'm getting 350 down again and like 60, 70, 80 up on AT&T. So now the Los Mobile Blue is working really good, really good. So and I got
supposedly Los Mobile Blue is dead. Supposedly.
Oh yeah, yeah. When pigs fly too, yeah.
Yeah, when pigs fly, yeah.
Oh no, not the Sneedsters Voldeezy again. Oh no. Let's see, have ruined entire states, so of course they would block cell phone towers. Hello, Levendi, how you doing? What up? Did you get your S21? Nope. April 8th. Is when my S22 sky blue comes.
Yeah, because you decided to be picky and get such random ass color.
Well, that's fine because guess what? I got the S21 Ultra, and this is a excellent phone. Yeah, sure, there's a couple better things in the S22 than this, but this is still a nice solid phone. So you know what? I'll wait till April 8th to get my sky blue. So
honestly,
I'm good with that.
Look, I've been testing that phone a lot, bro. The 22 Ultra.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all, man. Like, it's
So
a
you
good
say it's
phone and
buggy.
everything. It's a good phone and everything, bro. But I'm seeing pixel issues on the cellular, bro, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. It's only good. It's only good in Cell Edge, bro. Like Cell Edge, it's amazing. That you're not gonna get anything else out of me on it. It's perfect. Cell Edge works like it's supposed to, with that technology that it has. But
Yeah.
when you're within range, bro, it's very like, I don't know, bro. It just, the speeds don't match with what I can get on other phones. Not even compared to my S21.
Yeah, well, maybe there's some optimization they gotta do. I mean, we can only hope a software update does.
But that's a $1,500. That's a $1,500 paperweight, bro. Basically. That's
I mean,
doing
look
all
what
right.
happened with the Pixel. The Pixel Dust
Yeah.
came out and it had problems too. But
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
kind
but
of
this
weird
is
because the
problem.
S21 had no problems at all, and then the 22 comes out and now has problems. But maybe it's an X65 modem thing. Maybe it's not playing nice with Android right now. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Well, my phone comes April 8th, so maybe
it's a
by
good
then they'll
phone.
have some updates and stuff. So.
But
And Troy says he wants to know what DSL company is there. Now, are you talking about where I am, Troy? Or are you talking about where Chase is? Now, Chase, there's no DSL out there at all. None at all. Now, down here, we've got AT&T DSL. That's what they have here at my place. But I'm not using that. I'm using Comcast because it's only 75 megabits down is the DSL. That's not fast enough. Even though I'm paying 1.2 for my Comcast, I'm only getting 700 down because the Comcast here is congested as hell. What was that, Chase?
There is DSL, but we can't get it. That's like,
Yeah, it's in the area of where you are, but not
it's
in the rural area.
It's CenturyLink's
Yeah.
DSL, but it sucks
Oh.
too. One guy I know that has it says he gets the same speed as Usenet. He gets 25 down and 3 up.
What the hell? I hope his ping's better, though.
I hope so.
I hear the raccoons. Do you hear the raccoons? I think they're mad because they're on T-Mobile. They're trying to watch porn right now, and it's buffering. I think the raccoons are mad right now. Ryan says Elon is in the business of making money. That's why. Yeah, he is in the business of making money, but if he cares about the customers, he would have made sure that something was in place so that the people who need broadband first gets it first.
look, don't
Not
get me
somebody's
wrong,
trying to save
Starlink-
money on their bill.
Look, Starlink is good, dude. Like, it's a great option. You know, I love the technology. I've had it now a year. What is it? A year and 2 months now. I've had it.
Oh yeah.
I moved it from 2 locations already because I moved to 2 different houses within this year and a half and a couple months.
Right.
So I moved it, no problem. You know, it gave me no issues. On the second,
Cool.
on this house that I'm at right now, it did. I literally, when I put in the address, it says it was filled, but I kept trying it every day, and then it kicked on. Like a week later, I was able to, finally get my spot in.
Oh, nice.
Just to try it every day, But that's the thing, though, bro. It's like the service is good and everything, but honestly, bro, until they get more of the satellites up there or whatever they plan on doing, it's like I'd rather see rural people taking advantage of it more. You're right.
Yep. Yeah, they should prioritize it for sure. MS says, seriously, guys, don't you think we need Nokia just for strategic purposes? If something happens to Ericsson, what are we left with other than Nokia? Huawei? Well, first off, Huawei's banned from the USA, so that ain't happening. So you have Samsung, Nokia, and Ericsson is the 3 main vendors that we have in the USA. So, yeah, Nokia's crap. There's a reason why Verizon shit-canned Nokia. There's a reason for that. There's a reason.
Huawei, these nuts.
Troy says, Chase, where are you located? He's in Ohio. He's not far from Sneed. He's in East Central Ohio. That's where he's at.
He's in the rural middle of buttfuck nowhere.
Yeah, pretty much. That's right. The only things out there is cows. Yeah, because at nighttime, what do you hear out there at nighttime, Chase?
I mean, every night, all night, all you hear is coyotes.
Coyotes. Yeah, there you go, coyotes. and owls hooting and all that good
The
stuff.
owls,
Right?
yep.
And the raccoons effing in the woods.
I mean, I'm up here. I'm up here in Coshocton right now, and while I was eating my Taco Bell, I seen two rabbits just running right across the parking lot.
Oh, damn, you should have caught one of them rabbits. You could have had rabbit stew.
Yeah,
Well,
bro, rabbits is
if
good.
our economy gets any worse, pretty soon we're going to be eating rabbits and coyotes and stuff. That's what we're going to have for food.
Bro, rabbit stew so good, bro.
Oh, yeah, rabbit's good. Very
Yeah,
yummy.
bro.
TJ says it was a minor waterline cut Sneed. Father-in-law repaired it himself the following day. They are just happy to have usable internet now. Woo! Nice. Thank you, Baby Yoda. What state? Ohio. I get my Ultra on Friday. Oh, congratulations, Troy. He's joining the S22 club. Ryan says Nokia is trailing Ericsson in Hawaii, but it isn't as big as Gap with the 2021 AirScale radios with the new SoCs they are using. I mean, MS, I did engineering calculations, RF power limits, a bunch of idiots. Basically, when I did the math, Nokia was only trailing Ericsson in capability.
Look, like with Huawei, it's a very slippery situation, dude. You know, I mean, there wouldn't be a reason why all these countries had their top technology experts dig into the software firmwares of these panels and ran equipment or whatever the hell they were using that was Huawei, and saw that there was something wrong to give them the ban. You know, and
definitely something fishy going on.
They're not gonna, you know, there was evidence brought upon a court, you know, in Congress and stuff. There's a reason why it got done, you know. It wasn't just because, oh, they're Chinese products, you know, screw them. No, there was more to it. It was a threat to national security, so it had to be done.
That's exactly right. Oh, David got his S22 today. Nice. Congratulations. Hello, Collective Bob. How you doing, buddy? T-Mobile SIM is 40 down, but 40 up. Okay.
Bro, and you want to know where, like, bro, this is no, I'm not even capping, bro. This is keeping it 100, bro. You know where they had Huawei panels at mainly? Like
China?
No, but bro, come on. I'm talking about here in the U.S. But Verizon was using them in the tower that was Area 51, bro. That's inside Area 51. So there was these power sites in rural America that had these panels, bro. And they were literally in military installments, bro, especially our top secret military installments.
Yeah, I'm behind in chat. Big time trying to catch up here.
You know, don't ask me how I know, but let's put it this way. Your boy has access to get in to Area 51 all the way in. That's how bad my clearance is. That's how much I can.
T-Mobile almost died in 2012 when T-Mobile didn't have the iPhone. Yeah. Fred says his S22 has not connected to any 5G yet except for the fake 5GE. Oh boy. What's that, Chase?
I was just gonna tell Carlos to, get a hold of me on Twitter.
Oh, what's up? Oh, you want me to get a hold of you, bro?
Yeah, I got like 4 accounts that I have, and I only use one. I just got locked out of the rest.
Well, yeah, we'll talk, bro.
Uh-oh, Ryan says he wished they had an Exynos. Oh no. Friends don't let friends Exynos.
This is the thing, Ricky. This is where it's very slippery. So, yes, Snapdragon is the top dog. Don't get me wrong, especially for like millimeter wave, and carrier aggregation combos. But if you're just looking for let's say a single band, a mid band with a couple carrier aggregations on LTE, your Exynos chip will actually aggregate your upload a lot better. You'll get better aggregation on upload. So that's where the advantage is. Just like MediaTek, people dog MediaTek a lot. Yes, it's crap, but at the same time, they do have a better their modem, their chipset modem has a better has better technology for the carrier aggregation on upload. That's why you'll see the substantial difference in a MediaTek upload versus Qualcomm.
Running Flame says Intel plain screwed Nokia with their half decade of 10 nanometer delays. Collective Rob says, why is Huawei banned here? Yep, China spying on everybody. Yeah, that's right.
It's national security, bro, basically.
Yep.
And it's not just banned here. It's banned in the UK. And
yeah, it's banned in other places too. Yeah.
It's not just the US, FYI.
Fred says owls, coyotes, rabbits in abundance out here. Owls are the most noisy when they fly into the window glass. Smack, huh? Some of the rural carriers out here use Huawei too. That had to be ripped and placed with Ericsson. I don't think rural carriers where. I don't think Huawei was ever actually deployed here, was it? Did they actually deploy anything here?
Yeah, they did, bro. I told you.
Oh, okay. So back in the beginning on the LTE. Okay. No, so they did have some.
In rural America, yeah, a lot of rural America.
I thought they banned them from even starting here. So okay, I didn't know they had some stuff up.
Since like 2013, bro.
Oh yeah, that's far back. Okay. Snapdragon is best for millimeter wave, and that's what I'm speaking on a non-cellular. That's where they get spanked by Apple's silicone team.
Oh damn! We have Baby Yoda banning Baby Yoda.
Oh nice.
Oh nice.
Where are your S22 at? Oh jeez.
Oh jeez, we already know who's the Baby Yoda alt. We already know who that is.
Look at that. They think they're funny. They're so childish. Yeah. They need to get a life. Good. Yeah. And as 3 people already ask, where is my phone? They're building it. It'll be here on April 8th. So you know what? Mind your own business, troll. Go fuck yourself.
Oh,
why are you worried about what I'm doing? What am I doing? Why don't you just go get a life? I swear, damn idiots. So hey, look at that. We had a fake Baby Yoda in here. That's funny. Sorry if that link didn't post, but it was about rural carrier that signed a contract. Oh, okay. Lavendi says Apple silicone really is next level. Yeah, I actually have to say Apple has really stepped up the game since the iPhone 10. Yeah, since the iPhone 10, the 11, 12, and now the 13, they progressively gotten better. They're actually starting to launch new technology in the phones. I mean, look, we finally got Qualcomm and an Apple, which made a huge difference. That's right.
If they ever get up to date with things, I'll switch back.
No. Let's see, who's this? Mind Trip. Oh, hello. Welcome to the channel. Blaze is here. How you doing there? What up, Blaze? All right, so let's do this topic here tonight. So tonight, as we know, Nokia already announced their way of boosting up upload speeds. Well, guess what? Ericsson also has their technology, and their technology is called UPLINK Booster. Maximize uplink performance starting today. And of course people say, well, why do I need more upload? I did a poll a while back too. I shared that on the last live stream. 80% of you said upload matters. So there you go. And for one is playing video games, VR, flying drones, all that kind of stuff. Maximize the uplink performance. So this is all the reason why they want to do it. And as we know, it's cheaper to upgrade the technology you already have with the spectrum you already have than it is to buy spectrum. Because if you buy more spectrum, it's billions of dollars. So we talked about that last week on the live stream. And this is mainly geared at the mid-band, the new mid-band stuff, like N77 and stuff. And of course, N41. You know, can't leave Skunky out, you know, because they need all the boosting they can get, you know. All right, the value of Ericsson Uplink Booster. Here's the value right here. It's a highly, them are crazy words. Anyways, it's a nice technology. To maximize uplink performance via extended coverage, increased user throughput, and higher spectral efficiency at the heart of Ericsson uplink booster, it is our Ericsson silicone. See here, tailor-made for mobile networks, enhanced network performance, modular architecture for RAN products. RAN means radio access network. It's basically the cell sites. Enabler for innovation for today and tomorrow. You know, all this marketing. This is going to have all of these darn marketing words in here, you know. Security built from the start. So it's secure, it's optimized, energy efficient, and footprint. So that's part of 5G. It's not just about the ping, not just about the download speed. It's not about the coverage. It's also about saving electricity, reducing the electric bill. So there's all your benefits. And the difference between what Nokia is doing and what Ericsson is doing is right here. Beam forming and interference suppression is the radio is vital. So beam forming and interference suppression in the radio is vital. What? You say something? What was that, raccoon? You wish that Ericsson would launch this for T-Mobile. Well, the only thing is T-Mobile is broke. Little raccoons, they're broke, so they can't afford this technology.
That sounds like a skunk.
Oh, it's Skunky's here. Okay, sorry, Skunky, but this technology is for like real carriers like AT&T and Verizon. Skunky can't afford this, so I'm sorry, Skunky. Thank you for your comment, though, Skunky. Yeah, the damn Skunky. All right, so here we go. Here's the magic. It's beamforming. So they're actually using the multiple in, multiple out technology, and they're just making it better. And this is also going to help with millimeter wave, too. So this is going to help that. Of course, you know you got the Echo and the Pivot 5G stuff out there, too, that's going to help. But this is just on, like, geared at mid-band mainly. Because mid-band's where the help's needed. Because remember what I said last week? Low band's not the answer. Low band is out. Low band's out.
Ricky, this is what
dense
I found out
mid-band is the new thing.
This is what I found out about AT&T, what they're doing, bro. So I've been talking with our good buddy Zero Cool about this, and he's actually been digging stuff through. And what AT&T
I was talking to him about it too.
AT&T, what they're doing is they're using low band to basically get the signal off further for that mid band, so you could get that at cell edge. You could still get that 200-ish Mbps speed when you're at cell edge because the low band. It's like the Sprint Spark. Remember when Sprint Spark, they were going to use band 26 to get the signal off further, aggregated with 25.
Yeah, I mean the Sprint Spark was just a name for carrier aggregation for their LTE.
Yeah, but what Sprint Spark was in the cities where it was available, where you were getting 300 Mbps on LTE, it was because it was aggregating with the low band through the airway. So then
aggregating mid band with low band does help you. That is true. That is true. But that's just a band-aid right now. The low band right now with the mid band carrier aggregated together is just a band-aid. But what we're talking about here is the future. This is for like N77, where you have really high bandwidth. And then once you get to high bandwidth like this, then the low band is going to actually pull you down. It's just like if you go out to save somebody in the ocean that's drowning. Okay, you go out there and you try to save somebody that's drowning. What are they going to do? They're going to pull you down and drown you too. Well, that's what low band's going to do. It's going to pull mid band down and drown them out. So eventually, in the future, it's going to be all mid-band with this new tech that we're talking about here. And that's what's going to make the cell edge better. And you won't need low band no more. So, but yeah, the low band is right now very important. It's the crutch to the very early stages of 5G.
Maybe, Ricky, okay, maybe low band won't be needed in the in a urban and a suburban, but but you're still gonna need it in rural to help with that mid band to trip.
Because where you don't have as many tower sites. Yeah, so the low band will be hanging on longer in the rural areas. That is a fact. The urban areas and the cities, the big cities, where they densify the mid band, then it's not going to matter as much. So yeah, that's exactly right.
But it still has its purpose, though, you know. But it's not going to be it's not going to be like what it is now in about 3
exactly.
years
But the bad thing of low band now is they're trying to make low band 5G, and it's not working right. It's not even part of the standard, because you're taking a low band that doesn't have massive MIMO and mixing with a mid band that does. So like I said, low band is actually pulling it down. In order to go standalone, they really need to have 100% mid-band millimeter wave. That's what's going to get you the true low band. Because remember, as long as you use low band integrated in your 5G non-standalone, it's going to have high pings. That's a fact. Where do you think this N77 pings are coming from? It's because they're mixing it with LTE and low band. If you go standalone with just mid-band, let's say you get 100 megahertz. 100 megahertz of mid-band, and you use this new technology, your ping is going to be under 10.
You're right. So, you want to know why, Ricky? Because I've tried this. So I've disabled all.
Oh yeah,
I disabled on the band select, since I have my phone. You know, like I put
go.
the mod file on there, so I disabled 13.
Yeah, I remember when you did that. That's right.
And then with 266, 48, and then N77, bro. The pings did get lower. They stayed between 10 and 11 the whole time.
Now here's the next thing you do. Just go back to where you just do only N77, because N77 is the only tech out there that has massive MIMO. Because remember, 66 don't have massive MIMO because they don't have enough bandwidth. N2 doesn't have enough bandwidth. So all of those
right now. So
so if you just go N77 and have only that on, and you do a speed test, I'm curious to see what the ping is with just N77. I bet you it's under 10 milliseconds. So there's a good test you can do next time there. Next time you go live, try that.
I can. There's no SA. There's no SA yet.
You don't have to have SA. You can still use non-standalone, but just use the N77. Now, the only problem you're going to run into is if LTE is needed for the anchor band, which won't let you do that. That's the only bad thing. Yeah. Because it is non-standalone. Yeah, so you have to at least have one LTE band connect. Now, so even if you do like just 5 megahertz of N5.
Now
your pings might be all right. I don't know.
Like what I noticed the same thing with T-Mobile, bro. So like if I put it on SA41 alone, then the pings are between 8 and 12. But it stays mainly between like 8 and 10. That's on N41 alone. Like nothing else. Yeah. Period. But then once I start adding, if I add N71, then the pings go to like 20, dude. And
exactly.
Right,
yeah.
You're right.
That's true.
Yeah.
Very true. So basically, the way this thing works here is the uplink receiver functionality, which consists of beamforming, processing, and interference suppression, should be placed in the massive MIMO air for optimal trade-off between the radio performance and transport cost. This is where the most accurate information pertaining to the signal quality is available, so that the signal load on the interface to RAN compute base can be minimized without compromising beamforming quality. I know that sounds a little kind of rough there, because they're talking in engineering terms and not talking in layman's terms, so where you guys can understand it. But basically what it does, it uses, because here, let me show this one chart here of the time. Oh, here. Yeah, it's basically time. See, low band and mid band and millimeter wave have different times. Yeah, this was explaining that. And then basically what this does is it uses artificial intelligence, AI processing. So what it does is it takes the different bands that you're putting together, and it blends them together where the timing is right, so that all the data comes at the same time. When the data comes from the same time from low band and mid band, from the old MIMO to the new MIMO, that helps get everything there at the same time. And basically it adds like 10 dB to your cell edge as well. So if you're on the edge of your cell site, it's going to boost that. There's a picture here, out there. Yeah, right here, this picture right here. So this shows you here, boosting up to 10 dB from cell edge. So by using this technology. So let's see here. And it uses the AI with the predictability. So you see the towers beaming down here. See, when you don't have this technology, the tower thinks you're here, but you're really over here. So that's why your uploads are slower and weaker, because it don't know. But with this beamforming, it tracks the vehicle. If the vehicle is moving in one direction, the tower knows how fast you're going. So what it does, it steers that beamforming and keeps it pinpointed on you as you're moving. And as you know, if the signal is more stable, your speeds are going to be better and faster. So that's what helps. It says enables instantaneous channel estimation and tracking of the user. So that's how it does it right there. Ultra precise beamforming with real-time channel estimation and instant interference suppression. So basically what your results is up to 90% reduction of bandwidth versus CPRI. I forget what the CPRI is. That's channel. Oh gosh, all these terms. eCPRI is Evolved Common Packet Radio Interface. It's the technology of routing the packets back and forth. It's the digital packets. I know this stuff is all confusing here and very technical based here. So let's see what
Ricky,
else.
what else does it do besides wrap the packets?
Oh gosh, are you sitting on your balls or something?
Ricky, the packet. What else does it do? You haven't explained it all the way.
The packets go crazy.
These nuts.
Yep. So basically that's how it works. I mean, you're going to get 90%. Like we was talking about Nokia. Nokia's shit is going to get you 60 to 90%. Well, Ericsson is like a flat 90% increase. So let's say your upload is 20. So if your upload is 20, with this technology, now it's going to be double that. It's going to be 40. I'm just watching my security camera. There's a car out front, so I'm just trying to see what the heck they're doing out there. So anyways, let's go to the chat. Let's go to the chat. Chat.
That's a big 10-4 and a cock-a-doodle-doo.
Let's see. Where was I in the chat? Chat. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Where was we at? The force is strong with you, Yoda. Yeah, the force is strong. Ryan says, about a dozen Royal U.S. telecom carriers that depend on Hawaii for network gear are discussions with its biggest rivals, Ericsson and Nokia, to replace from 2019 article. Oh, yeah. We were talking about technology tonight. Heck yeah. I'll post that link to the SMT Discord. Okay. Oh, Blaze is laughing. Oh, laughing at the skunkies and stuff. Yeah, don't forget Skunky. Skunk apes cometh.
Yep, they cometh.
They cometh. Is that a skunk sound? Yep. Alright. Uh-oh. Ricky, that isn't true. Well, you know you can't just type something in the chat and say, Ricky, that isn't true. You have to say what that is. So, what... You got to repost that question. What is not true? The AEHC antennas, I've seen T-Mobile use STL differently, supporting beamforming. STL. AEHC antennas. I don't even know what an AEHC antenna is, so I'm not sure what that is. Makayo's here. What's up, homies? Now, in some parts of the country where T-Mobile uses older Nokia equipment, that's certainly a fair point, but I'm connected to beamforming towers when I tested T-Mobile here. Now, when you're saying beamforming towers, what are you talking about? Because there's only one thing that's beamforming. Beamforming is only in multiple user massive MIMO. That's what beamforming is in. If you're in just regular MIMO, it doesn't have beamforming. You need at least 64 by 64 minimum, and you have to have it's the massive MIMO. That's what does the beamforming. Now, N41 has the capability of doing that because it's got enough bandwidth. So you can do beamforming with that, but you have to have good equipment up there, like an Ericsson equipment it's actually massive MIMO. If they use that on there, yes, they can use it. But as we've seen, the N41 has not been too impressive. They stick it up and they don't optimize it in the first, so that just makes it really tough. But there is lots of areas in the urban areas that they're finally optimizing things, and people are saying they're getting good quality stuff. But here's the thing. Yeah, so it's optimized, and you can do a speed test. You get 700 down. You get a ping of 25. But can you do a live stream with it? Can you download data fast with it? Well, Carlos already showed us that. You can't download anything fast because it's just the speed test showing you that it's fast. When it's really not. It's all just fake. And spaces. I even tried to do spaces on T-Mobile. The shit crashed like 3 or 4 times. When I switched back to AT&T, works just fine. Switch to Verizon, works fine. So the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the raccoons and the skunks and the skunk apes. They know. Ryan says the only caveat. I don't know what a caveat. What the hell's a caveat? I'll attach is T-Mobile's fastest market is St. Louis, so I can see why you'd question that. Oh, okay. So you're saying St. Louis is launched pretty good. That's awesome. Okay. I'm guessing you take is that T-Mobile is doing different things in St. Louis than in different markets. As someone who hasn't traveled in 2 years, you could be right. Yeah. Well, I haven't traveled very much myself, so I haven't traveled all over the USA with Skunky to see what it's like. But Carlos has traveled. Carlos, do you do a lot of traveling?
Yeah, the Skunky said, when you said USA, the Skunky loved it. Loved USA. See, he loves USA.
Yeah. Little raccoons are so cute, ain't they? Okay. So yeah, so you travel. If you're traveling in the USA, what carrier you want to have, Carlos? If you want to live stream,
I have my Verizon. I
Verizon. There you go.
It always works.
Running Flame says, caveat. Yeah, I don't know what is that. Is that is that like caviar or something? Caviar? Yeah, caviar. Yeah, caviar is too expensive for me. Because I'm a broke bitch. That's right.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. All right, so we're caught up in the chat here. Let's see. There's something else I want to show you guys here. Let's talk about something like this. Let's see. Check this out. Yeah, there are 2 new phones built for the Dish Network. You guys remember that? Yeah. The phones are Motorola XT2213 and XT2215. They've been FCC approved. So if you go on the FCC website, look, here they are right here. Look. XT2213, XT2215 right here. They were approved March 3rd. The first 2 real Dish Network phones. And look at the NR bands. Look there. Band 2, 5, 12, 14, 25, 26, 30, 41, 66, 70, 71, 77, 78. And then look, it even does LTE. 2, 4, 5, 12. See there? And everybody's saying, well, how come it's doing LTE if it's a Dish phone? Because I thought it was a standalone system for 5G. Well, it is. It is standalone 5G for the first 25 Dish markets for their equipment. But guess what? Dish has a roaming agreement. Well, not really roaming. It's a MVNO agreement for LTE with AT&T. That way you have nationwide coverage with Dish. So when you leave the 25 markets that are standalone 5G, it'll switch over to non-standalone, either the fake 5G or the real 5G ones launched. And then you'll have truly nationwide coverage. So that's why these phones have both LTE and 5G in it. So, and of course, this article says we don't know anything about the phones. We don't know what kind of screen they have or anything. It's too early.
Now, does it have 5G UC? These nuts.
No. It doesn't have 5G UC because they dumped the skunk. Remember that? They dumped the skunk? Dish dumped the skunk. Yeah. Skunky pissed them off. So they said nope. So they signed an agreement with AT&T. I think that was like funny as can be. Yeah, funny. All right, Running Flame says it's an additional thing you need to take into account, generally a small rule or exception. All right, so what's the small rule exception we got to do here? Also, when I uploaded pics onto Discord on 5G UC in the same location, they uploaded in under a second. Okay. Let's see.
Well, the thing about Discord is it compresses the photo down right before it uploads.
Yeah, I mean that's true. I mean a photo is going to upload very fast and quick anyway. So you're talking about uploading like a 5 gigabit file. So I mean you did that, right? You uploaded like a 5 gigabit file and you timed it,
Cool.
and you divided it by how long it took, and it didn't match the download speeds that the speed test app said that you should be getting. Because if you're downloading 700 megabits per second, right, that file should download at 700 megabits per second, and it didn't do it.
Or
So that's all we're saying.
Or at least
I mean, it boils down to this: does Skunky work? Does Skunk Network work? T-Mobile. That's what we're talking about. Skunk Network. Does T-Mobile work? Yes, it works. Is it 100% reliable in all 50 states? No. Is it 100% reliable maybe in a few markets? Yes. So that's all we're doing. So we're just calling it what it is, you know. They're the ones just bragging and saying, oh, no signal travels farther or faster, and we're the best. We got the biggest network. We got the biggest this. We're the first in this. They do so much bragging. And so if they're going to brag up the storm and stuff, that's why we hold them to a higher level. So if you're going to speak it, at least do it. That's all we're saying. So, I mean, sure, I hate Skunky. That's just because I don't like the way they do things. Does it work for some people? Yeah, it works for some people. Is the price right? Yeah, the price is right. But me, I choose quality over price.
No, bro.
That's what I choose.
It's like in the movie, like in that one movie when Adam Sandler said, "No, the price is wrong, bitch."
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, this Ericsson website has a lot of interesting stuff on here. Look at this. Ericsson radio system, Ericsson silicone. See, their Ericsson silicone range of system on chip is made custom for mobile network spans across the Ericsson radio system. RAN compute, radio, and transport, and enable communication service products that surpass expectations to their end. See, that's what I like about this. Ericsson is trying to help their customers, look at this, surpass the expectations of their end users. So when you're a Verizon customer, what is your expectations? That works good, reliable, everywhere. So that's what I like about this. It's pretty awesome. 5G carrier aggregation. See, there's also some future enhancements coming of 5G carrier aggregation as well. Massive MIMO for 5G mid-band. Yeah, this is pretty good. Yeah, I already did a live stream on this. We already talked about this before. But yeah, this is incredible stuff. So yeah, I want some interesting reading stuff. There's some good stuff to read here. And this new antenna, the 6428. This is the brand new antenna, just came out. I posted on Twitter, showed everybody it. But see here, 64 transmit, 64 receive. 400 megahertz of bandwidth. 400 megahertz. Look at that. 340 watts of output power. See? It can handle the high power. Well, you got to remember that 340 watts of power is divided by 64. So you got to divide that. So it's not like one antenna is putting out 340. This is combination 340 watts when you add all 64 together and stuff. So, and it has 192 antenna elements. So that means it has more antennas to receive than it does to transmits. And that's for the beamforming. That's for the beamforming and the massive MIMO part. And that's what makes your signal good at the cell edge. So this antenna here, if they put this up and you put it up on N77, if AT&T uses this, it's going to be really, really good. Let's see. What else? Oh, then they got these other new antennas. They're very light antennas. They're not very heavy. See, even this lady can carry these antennas. They're so light. 40% reduced rate. That's pretty cool.
Light these nuts.
Oh yeah, deep sleep for massive MIMO remote. So at nighttime when there's no radio traffic, the tower's actually going, the antenna's going deep sleep. And when there's a big demand for services, it comes out of hibernation really fast.
Oh wow.
Well, they hibernate just like the skunk apes. What do you think of that, Carlos?
All right.
Yeah. I didn't know antennas can hibernate like skunk apes. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Alright, Running Flame says, I'm going to be available to most people in the U.S. by the year end 2022. Multiple large metros are being built. They haven't mentioned that, and that's just based on a few hours of research engines. What's DIEH is going to be available?
He's talking about
Dish. Oh, that's a typo. Okay, so yeah, I know how that changes words sometimes. You type dish and it changes to some German word, DIEH. Dish is going to be available to most people US by the year end. Yeah. Well, with the merger, they have to be there by how long?
20% by I think the end of the summer.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about like next year. 70%. I think they got to be 70% by June of 2023. So about a year from now, they got to be at 70%. And right now, what percentage are they at with the 25 markets?
Over 20%. I say a little over 20.
So it's like 20%. That's pretty impressive, actually. To go from 20% coverage to 70% coverage in 1 year, that's crazy.
It might be more, Ricky, because
there's
a lot of towns. So like out here, there's towns like Pahrump, Nevada. You got Boulder City. You got St. George, Utah. You got Mesquite, Nevada. Having dish towers now in Laughlin, Nevada, and those are smaller towns. They're smaller towns, but they have at least population 50 to 100,000. So,
nice.
So it's showing that they're going grand scale. So I would say probably I would say about right now maybe about 35% max with the 25.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm just looking on Verizon's map now, see if there's any new N77 stuff turned on. It doesn't look like they've changed the map since last week I did the live stream. So, I see color. Oh shit. Oh, look what I see. Oh man, look at this. I just looked on the map. Check this out. Look at that.
That's the keys, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is North Key Largo up here. Okay, so where's this at? Okay. So you know where this is at?
That's by Key West, right?
Okay, let me show you where this tower is right here. Okay, let me show you this tower. Here, this is the tower. Right, let's see, where's it at?
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Yeah, the video went too long, so I can't post the tower. It's right here. There, that's the tower right there. Remember the drone video I did?
Yeah.
That right there? That is what you see on the map right there. That's what just got turned on.
Oh, nice.
So that just got turned on. So now that's working. Look at that. N77. It's turned on. Yeah. So that's where the tower is right there. So it's covering. There's one antenna pointing this way. There's one antenna pointing this way. And then there's one antenna pointing this way. Cock-a-doodle-doo. So look at that. So Verizon actually added that to the map. Now what's funny about this is they didn't add this one. So they must not be done optimizing this one, because there's actually right about here. Right about here, that's where the other tower is. That's where the other one is. This one's actually turned on, but they didn't put it on the map yet. So I guess Verizon doesn't put N77 on the map until they're done optimizing it. When it's optimized, then that's when they put it on. So they do it right. Unlike, you know who. You know who. Oh, wrong.
No, I didn't know.
Oh. Look at this. It's so slow. Their website is as slow as their network. Oh, shit. Why is that? Look at this. Skunky says there is ultra capacity right here. This is a lie. See this right here? This is a complete lie. There is no ultra capacity turned on right here. None. It's not on. It's a lie.
How's it a lie, bro?
Because I drove by there with the Skunky sim turned on and it was not transmitting. And look up here. I actually drove through here too. I drove right straight through here, and guess what? It says Skunky's turned on here. Ultra UC? There's no UC here. It's a lie. So, Carlos. Yeah, see, the rooster even said, that's a lie. Did you hear him? Did you hear the rooster? Yeah, that's a lie. Here, play him again. That's a lie. Yeah, see? The rooster even knows. See there? It's a lie. Yep, cocky doodle doo. All right. Okay, so there we go. Well, there's your live stream for the night. Amazing. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Okay, no, yes. T-Mobile folds up like a cheap tent. What? That's pretty mean. 6G's coming. What do you think about that? 6G's coming. Is 6G coming? What do you think about 6G, Carlos? Gotta get 5G done first, right?
What happened?
Gotta get 6G done or 5G done first, right? Before we can get.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's see. 5.5G is coming in 2025. Yeah. Alright, just downloaded the 76 megabit tournament challenge app on my iPhone on the T-Mobile line. It was fully downloaded in 5 seconds. 76 megabits in 5 seconds. Yeah, that's about right. Re-downloaded the same app on Verizon. It took a half a minute. Both tests here done at home, outskirts of Chester. Running Flame says cellular gens 5G, 6G, blah 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 G will become more like browsers, I bet. Rapid spec releases as they really harder to find the inflection points in tech. Yeah. Uh-oh, baby Yoda says he heard a rooster. This is the RFK Rooster Network. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Ryan says, I mean, to be fair, there is quite a bit of N1 turned on, not on the map. N1.
N1. Oh, 41, big man.
Oh, 41. I was going to say, there's no
Oh,
N1 in the
N1,
USA.
really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. N41. Yeah, okay. Hi, Josh. How you doing, buddy? There's areas where Verizon says they have N77, but don't. And I found they don't too. I've found that outside St. Louis. So you're saying? So what you're saying is that Verizon says they have N77, but it's not turned on? I've never found that.
So this is what
if the map said there's N77, I find many places that N77 is turned on, but it's not on the map yet, because Verizon waits until it's optimized before they put it on the map.
No, this is what I've noticed, Ricky. So I have noticed it too, is where if the tower goes up and then they optimize it, but even though it hasn't been turned on fully yet, like, you know, because they're still working on the little tweaks, but they'll put it on the coverage app. I have noticed that, but it's still not officially on yet. I have noticed that, but then like a couple weeks later, it'll be live.
That's right, RFK Rooster Network. Oh God, we have so much fun on here. That's if you can't have fun on a live stream, why even have a live stream? I mean, it's better to come on here and have fun than to hate on people and say lies about people and bash people and all that stuff. This is much more fun. Ryan says N1 is in Europe, Africa, and the Middle East, not in the USA. You're right about that.
Wow.
Is that
there's a skunk. He's spraying.
That's a skunk? That sounds like a...
That's a baby skunk when you piss them off and they start
Oh,
spraying.
that's a baby skunk. Collector Rob says, do it for the phones. Dolly Parton. Oh, shit. Oh, that's crazy. Ryan says, yes. All right, guys. We've been live for like an hour and 39 minutes now. So if you have any questions at all you want us to talk about or anything, or if you have any questions about the UPLINK booster and how it works, let me know. It's a nice technology.
Yeah.
UPLINK booster.
The raccoons agree.
Yeah. I call it the skunk booster. So if T-Mobile uses it, we're going to call it the skunk booster. The Ericsson skunk booster.
Raccoon approved.
Raccoon approved. Absolutely right. Let's see.
So if anybody wants to get into the market and to buying where's the box? I know I got the box here somewhere.
So when's your next giveaway? When's your next giveaway?
I know. I was supposed to do something today for the members, bro. I fucked up today.
Okay.
I woke up late and
I
had a lot of stuff to do, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Okay. Well, I'm off tomorrow, so yeah. So I'll make sure I'll tune in. Yep, I'm off tomorrow.
Well, skunk-a-doodle-doo, Rick.
Skunk-a-doodle-doo is right. What sound does a skunk ape make?
Oh wow,
Carlos, do you have a recording of a skunk ape?
I actually do not, Ricky. I thought you
don't
would, because you're in Florida.
Yeah, the skunk apes cometh.
Everywhere.
Yes, that's true.
Oh.
Collective Rob says AT&T versus Verizon in Texas. Who do you got?
AT&T and what? Verizon
well, AT&T headquarters is in Texas, so I think AT&T is going to work pretty good in Texas.
Yeah, AT&T.
But of course, Verizon's going to work good too. I mean,
yeah, Verizon.
It's all market dependent, you know. Wherever the market share is for the carrier, that's where they're going to invest the most money, because you got to remember the carriers. It's return on investment. Are they going to spend millions of dollars and not get the $1 million back? So if there's no customers in that area, it doesn't pay to do it.
This is the booster I recommend, dude. This is the booster I have in all 5 of my cars.
That's your booster right there.
Car.
Okay.
Yep, it's the Sure Call Fusion to Go Max with the shark fin antenna. This
is the
Max DB. This is better than the Wii one. What is it? Wii Boost.
Wii Boost.
Wii Boost. This is way better than Wii Boost.
Okay.
Way better.
Way better?
And, yeah,
Okay.
bro. So it has a magnetic shark fin antenna, then it has the booster, and it plugs into your cigarette lighter. Like I have it plugged into my cigarette lighter here.
Oh,
in the front.
how much? How much does that puppy set you back? About $500?
Yeah, there's a shop in. Well, I'm authorized reseller for these, so I just got an authorized reseller. I just renewed my contract with them again.
Oh, nice. So do you have a website
So,
where people can go and buy a booster from you? Yep.
I'm gonna set it up, bro. I just been doing word of mouth. You
Well,
know?
there you go, everybody. There you
But
go.
this is the
Website coming soon.
I've tested both. I'm actually gonna make a video because I still have my Wii Boost one.
Yep.
That's the one comparable to this one, and I will show you. You will see, bro, that this one.
Okay,
holds
yeah.
the signal
I can't
a lot
wait to
better
see
than
that.
Wii Boost.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that test.
And it looks very discreet, bro. Like on the Beamer, like that's where I have it mounted. You can't even.
Yeah, it makes it look pretty cool. It makes it look like it's a special car. You know, it makes it
exactly, bro.
Like makes it kind of sexy.
It's magnetic, so it's not like it's, and it has a how do you call it, like a microfiber type rag in the bottom, so it doesn't scratch your paint.
Oh, so don't scratch your stuff up. Yeah.
Yeah. So
well, that's pretty cool.
They did it good, bro. So you're getting your $500 worth out of it. You know.
Okay.
It's worth it.
So this
bro.
booster, will this boost Skunky?
It boosts everything from 680 megahertz all the way up to 2800 megahertz.
Right. So
Yeah,
boost Wi-Fi then.
Yeah, it gives 50. It says it's rated for 50 dB, but there's been tests out there, independent testing, that they've seen 55 to 58 dB, so it goes even over.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Ryan says, but going back to T-Mobile areas where it was not N41, to be fair, no one is really going to complain that much about 150 megabits per second in a small town, but it is still false advertising. Yeah. I mean, if you can get 150 megabits down on T-Mobile, I think most people will be jumping up and down, because there's many places that I tested at, you was barely lucky to get 10 down. And a half a meg up. Collector Rob, Texas is AT&T's home, so I got AT&T there. Sounds of Nature, Skunks and Raccoons, good times. Thank you, Ricky. Oh, you're welcome. Let's go, Trash Pandas. Huh? What's a Trash Panda?
Trash Panda.
I don't know what a Trash Panda is. Let's go, Brandon.
Yeah.
Yep, FJB, baby. That's right.
Sure.
The biggest change to make T-Mobile a credible alternative is 600 megahertz NR, because before that their coverage would drop a bunch. Now I can drive to STL and I have NR coverage 98% of the way. Well, that's great. That's great. But 600 megahertz cannot be NR. Sure, you can turn the radio on, the software on, make it say 5G with the icon, but you're not getting any benefit. I mean, yeah, you are getting a benefit. What, maybe 3%? So you're getting a 3% benefit by having that 5G icon on low band. Now, if you had multiple user, massive MIMO, which is the 3GPP standard for 5G equipment, then you would get a 30% gain in speeds, reduction in ping, and coverage.
Look,
so
Ricky,
the fact that T-Mobile puts an NR icon on low band is garbage. It's fake.
Look,
it's trash. It's LTE. So T-Mobile bragging that they got all this coverage on 5G is raccoonery, buffoonery, as SMT would say.
Look, Ricky, this is how I look at it, bro. All that
PA Tech made it.
71's good for.
Yep.
It's literally good for, like, it's good for just.
It's LTE. It's coverage.
It's just coverage. Yes, exactly, bro. Because
it's LTE coverage. It is not 5G coverage.
When you're broadcasting it as 5G, all it's doing is it's giving it more of ability to be able to travel further with less SINAR issues. That's it. So it has a cleaner signal when you try. But at the end of the day, it's still LTE
but
speed
it's not.
and
Yeah,
LTE
because
latency.
when you use 5G NR with a LTE antenna, it's going to perform like LTE.
I know, Ricky, but what I'm saying is, regardless, even though they're broadcasting it, it's being broadcast as NR. The thing is the
Fake
NR
5G.
part gives it the ability to be able to, for them to beam out the signal further, so the signal stay cleaner. But it's still LTE. It does enhance it, bro. Because if you
5G does nothing on an LTE antenna. It does nothing. It doesn't help you at all. Maybe 3%. So 3% help. That's nothing.
Look, I've tested it already, Ricky. So like I've fucking forced the phone on LTE 71 only, and then their so-called standalone 71. So what I've noticed is the signal and the SINAR in that same spot on the S871 is better. So when I go off further, like let's say when I went off further, like cell edge for that tower, the SA71 would perform a little bit better. Like
of course,
the pings are still identical to LT, bro. So we're gonna, it is what it is. You know?
So that's what it is. Yeah.
But when they broadcast it as a 5G signal, it gives it a little bit more of that range for coverage. That's it, for coverage. Gives them that boost for coverage. Because we already know that they were bragging about 60 mile. Remember when they were bragging about being able to beam 60 miles and shit?
Well, yeah, if you do line of sight, if you're up in an airplane, you can get N71 for like 15, 20 miles. Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, that's
not practical.
That's all it's for. Like, it's just coverage. That's it. At the end of the day, it's just to be able to keep the SINAR levels within a comparable ideal condition to where you're not going to have your speeds. Like, I mean, they're going to crash regardless because you're at cell edge, but at least it'll be able to hold on a little bit longer.
Yeah, a little bit.
Regular LT. That's all it is.
Yeah, so 3% is better than nothing. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But still, that 3 to 5% for them, that's a lot.
But because in the end, it's still fake 5G. It should not be 5G. It's LTE.
Well, it's yes. All the NR
because you can't do massive MIMO with a low band antenna. Yep, that's too bad. Now you could, but the antenna would be the size of your car, so that would be horrible.
Bro, the antenna. Okay, so if you wanted to make it massive MIMO for N71. The damn panel will be the size, literally, bro, would be the size of 2 F-150s put together.
Yeah, that's like, pretty damn big.
Like long-wise. No, I would say 1.5. So a whole F-150 and a half of another one to be able to do massive MIMO. On N71.
Yeah. 64 by 64 on low band would be like massive.
Yeah, it'd be 1.5 F-150s, bro. Literally. So it'll be and then the weight on the tower rack, bro. That shit, bro. Think about it. The panel is already huge as it is, bro, and they have to put anchors in the bottom to keep it down.
Because they do have 8x8 MIMO on N71. So that's what's helping, because that is better than having the old antennas, which is 2x2, because they do have band 12 out there that has 2x2. They have band 12 out there that has 4x4. The just regular that, and then the new panel that they put out is that new combo panel that has 12 in it and 71 in the same antenna, and it's 8x8. That's why it's kind of big.
Actually,
that is why the 8x8 is helping their low band.
Hold on.
Where it's good.
You didn't know that panel, that big ass panel, that panel can broadcast 2 and 66 too, right? If they put the radios on it. FYI, look it up.
Well,
because there's a lot of towers.
That panel's not made to do that, though.
It can't.
That panel is only a low band panel.
Because I've gone to areas, like in rural areas out here, where they put N41, the 41 panel, and it's just the 71 and the 41, but it's getting 2 and 66 from the same tower, same PCI, bro. So it's on the same tower site, and you could see that they have it plugged in. They literally have no, 3 radios in the back of the big panel. Yeah, bro, that big panel can broadcast 2 and 66 too. It can, but then you're losing.
I don't think it can.
But then you're not gonna. It's not gonna utilize 8x8.
Mm-hmm.
Look it up, bro.
Okay, so Tech Guy 32 says he's seen a bunch of places in Cincinnati where Verizon coverage map claims N77 coverage, but there is none. Okay. Let's look at Cincinnati. Cincinnati.
But that panel is really made for low band, though. You're 100% correct, because then you can utilize 8x8 MIMO on low band.
Yep.
But
on 12 and 71. Yep.
But you could still use 2 and 66 on it, but you won't have your 8x8 anymore. Eliminates it. You can.
Yep.
And the quality will be crappy for the connection.
Yeah, I didn't think that panel was able to do any mid-band at all. I'll have to research and look it up, but I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere. Because Skunky, if they can save money and cut corners and do that, they would have did that. That's how cheap they are. So, all right. So he says Cincinnati. Okay, so Cincinnati. So where in Cincinnati do you say that there's no N77? Because here's Cincinnati. So where at on here are you talking about? I mean, Carlos, have you come across any places that it said N77 was there, but it wasn't turned on?
One.
Oh, you seen it one time? Okay.
Yeah, but like I said, bro, like I went back there a week later, it was good to go. So and same with millimeter wave. I've seen it too, where the spot said it had millimeter wave, but my phone didn't connect. But then I went back like a couple weeks later, and it connected, bro. So I think that's what they do, bro. So like you said earlier, they optimize it, they tweak it out, they make sure everything's good. They put it on the map. They probably have the engineers test it for another week or two, just to make sure that the optimizations are correct, the parameters, and then they turn it on live for the public.
Yep. And then if something goes wrong, where they're getting interference or something is not right, they may go back and shut it off, while they're optimizing it, testing it for a second time to make sure it's perfect. And during that time, it's not broadcasting. Just like that one place where by my house, the other one is not turned on, and it's not on the map either. It's still not on. So
because everywhere I've been following the map, Ricky, you helped me that day about like Havasu and all that stuff and Kingman. Like, it's everywhere you were telling me to go, it was working. Except for one spot, but I already went back there the other day. That's working.
Ryan says all carriers do that with 5G though. AT&T with N5, Verizon with DSS. I'll still take NR for the newer tech, even though I know there's not much of a speed difference because NR is more robust. Well, yeah, we already know that AT&T did band 5, low band. It's garbage. Verizon did N5, low band. It's garbage. So, just because I say T-Mobile's 5G low band is fake and garbage, I'm not just singling them out. It's the same way. All carriers putting 5G on low band was a waste of money and a waste of time. The only benefit that anybody gained from it is marketing. We have more 5G than you. It's all bullshit.
And maybe a 3 to 5% like.
Yeah, if there's a little gain. Exactly. They've been better off to build out new tower sites and add capacity than it was to add this expensive 5G equipment to low band shit. It was a complete waste of time. Low band 5G is the worst thing that all the carriers have done. And that's what people have lost faith in 5G until the new frequency come out, N41 and N77, and the soon other 3.4 gigahertz and the 3.1 gigahertz when that auction comes up. So, like I've been saying, mid-band is going to be the new low band, because in the future, when you densify mid-band with several hundred megahertz of spectrum, you use good equipment with beamforming. You're going to have good indoor coverage and outdoor coverage, less interference, and it's going to work good. They should have left. They should have left LTE on a low band on LTE. That's what they should have did. All the carriers. The only reason AT&T and Verizon did it is because of T-Mobile. Because T-Mobile was saying, "Oh, look, we got the most 5G. We're first." That's all it was. It's bragging rights. We're first. We got the most. We got the most pops. Well, take those pops and a cup of tea, and there you go. It's crazy.
Cup of tea with a cup.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Where's my Jenny?
Where's my Miss Jenny? Where's my 5G? Let's see. I'm seeing the same thing as Los, and I travel from rural to urban in 60 miles, so I see the different places. But what you guys are actually seeing, though, is N71 is actually, it's low band, so the signal does go pretty good. But see, here's the other thing. Band 66 and band 2 and band 12 all go the same distance as band 71. They all go the same distance. N71 does not go further than the rest. But with T-Mobile adding so much N71 out there, it is adding more coverage. It's adding more bandwidth and adding more coverage. Because if you only had band 2 on a tower, you have a small footprint. You got a lot of coverage gaps. By adding N71 to that tower, now your footprint goes bigger, because N71 does go a little bit bigger. Not much bigger, but just a little bit bigger. And the problem is too with the 600 megahertz is T-Mobile hasn't been optimizing it correctly either, because they're trying to beam this stuff out too far, and it's causing interference and stuff. And I think that's what's causing some of the issues. You can't just beam that shit, because it's going to interfere with each other. Because you reuse the frequencies. You got a tower here, you got a tower over here. They're reusing the frequencies, and if the signal reaches both towers, the signals collide and it cancels each other out. And it's called crosstalk interference. So they have to be very careful with that. Without N71, T-Mobile would be pointless where I live. Well, that's true. Because there's some areas that they don't have any other equipment. And see, here's the other thing too. I mean, N71 has 8x8 MIMO. Some of the other stuff, like the old N2 and or the band 2 and the other frequency, has 2x2 MIMO. When you go on your phone, you can actually see what MIMO is transmitting in on LTE.
Yep, on the same shitties.
PA Tech says the panel broadcast 2667112. It is made to do that. It has the wire connection points under the panel plugged into the radio. The panel is made for low band and mid band. It's all over the Cell Mapper subreddit. Oh God, Reddit.
Reddit these nuts.
But it's less efficient. Yep. All these carriers have places where their maps lie. Well, that's true. Yeah, we know the only one that's really got true real maps. The FCC. Let's see if they updated it. Oh, they still haven't updated it. It's been a year, bro. Dude. The FCC needs to spend the money and update these maps.
Bro, I don't even trust the FCC one. You want to know why? Because there's areas I've been to where it says that like T-Mobile has coverage and T-Mobile does not have any coverage at all, not even roaming.
Oh, so there's some places here that lies even on the FCC map.
Yep.
Wow,
Verizon
that's
too,
crazy.
AT&T too.
Okay, so even these
that
FCC
map's
maps
not
are
even
not
accurate.
100%. Well, this is 1 year old too, so this is the FCC hasn't updated this in a year, but. Look at that. Wow, it's pretty amazing. Alright, so Anderson Township. Okay. Has been this way for weeks. I'll just say I had areas outside the Anheuser-Busch Brewery where it said C-band would be there, but it wasn't. But I haven't went back and looked for it. Okay, when you're saying C-band, are you talking about N77? Well, you know Ricky doesn't like to call C-band because it's not really C-band. It's really S-band. S, the letter S, as in poo-poo, shit, the S-band. That's what it really is. 3 to 4 gigahertz is S-band, not C-band. The stupid, dumbass FCC decided to make that call, which I think is totally crazy.
I know, stupid, bro.
Yeah, I just rather call it N77. Just call it what band number it is. You know, everybody knows. Well, we've been using band numbers for years. It's just less confusing to say CBRS, C band, L band, U band, F band, Skunky band, and this band and that. You know, all these letters. You know, BRS,
DNA
EBR, SNC band, and blah 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 blah. It's just all these letters are confusing to people. So it's really confusing. So the best way to do it is do the band number. The band number. What I need to do is I need to do another live stream come up, and we're going to talk. Maybe I'll do that next week. Maybe we'll do that next Wednesday. I'm going to do a live stream, nothing but bands. I'm going to show everybody what the frequencies are, show them what the band numbers is, and show them the difference between each one. Yeah, I think I'll do that next week. I need to do that. Yeah, that's something on my to-do list. Anheuser-Busch uses Verizon. They probably have deployed it there by now. Oh, have you guys seen a picture of the Thor?
Of the what?
Ryan says low-band 5G is good to carrier aggregate with weak mid-band channels. Yeah. Well, in the current state we're in, with non-standalone, you have to mix low-band with mid-band in order for it to work. Now, the new mid-band, which is the wide band and mid-band, it has massive MIMO. So those are not weak mid-band channels. The weak mid-band channels you're talking about would be like band 66, band 2, stuff like that. So yeah, low band is still important today until the future comes. When the future comes, when all the new mid-band is deployed, then things is going to be a lot better. And then we won't need low band as much. If the carriers were honest about 5G, you wouldn't have people who are otherwise credible analysts saying millimeter wave was a bust. Well, millimeter wave is not a bust.
Exactly.
Millimeter wave is important. It's a urban 5G technology. It's not a nationwide technology. Just because
it takes damn people from Fierce Wireless and shit, bro.
Yeah, some of these articles too. Cause
they're paid off, bro. Like,
yeah, they're paid off by T-Mobile to downplay all this stuff and talk bad about this and talk bad about that and all this kind of stuff. So yeah,
millimeter wave is millimeter wave. I know, Ricky, we're not there yet, but millimeter wave is the 6G standard because the optimization you have to do for millimeter wave is what you're gonna have to do for 6G. The small cell, the deployment every quarter mile, stuff like that. You're gonna need that in those terahertz spectrum bands.
Oh yeah.
And who's ahead in that game? Unfortunately, it's Verizon.
Yep. Oh,
that's why they don't care. That's why I think they don't care about winning the 5G race as much, bro. They care because they're ahead in the 6G game already as it is compared to everybody else.
Well, I mean, 6G is not even.
Well, there's already a standard.
Well, it's not really a standard. They're just experimenting right now, but it's not a 3GPP standard yet. They're just getting ready for the future. Is all they're doing.
Yeah,
they're getting ahead of things. But
Verizon's the closest ahead of it.
But you gotta remember what 6G is. 6G is just going to be an enhancement to 5G. So
yeah,
that's all it is. It's basically densification. 6G is basically densification and adding more short range frequencies like terahertz and more millimeter wave, and also getting the technology into phones. Your phone is going to be a millimeter wave node. So your phone is going to transmit millimeter wave to other phones. Your car is going to transmit millimeter wave to other cars. So instead of putting millimeter wave on every street corner, basically they're going to just add millimeter wave into cars. Because what do we have more of in the United States? There's cars and trucks everywhere. So can you imagine putting a millimeter wave node on every car? And that millimeter wave node on your car is connected by backhaul, integrated, IAB, integrated access backhaul, using millimeter wave from the car to the tower sites.
Yep.
That's what 6G is. So you're going to have millimeter wave on your phones and your cars. And so as long as you're near another phone, another car, they're all going to daisy chain and AI mesh together. It's just basically like the Wi-Fi technology, the AI mesh that Asus came up with. It's artificial intelligent mesh networking. That's what 6G is. It's mesh networking. Tech Guy 32 says the same thing happened during LT era when the 4G symbol was just HSPA. Yeah, that was a big mess too. What do you think of fixed wireless long term? It's going to get better and better. Fixed wireless is going to be amazing, especially with the N77 band. Those mid-band channels, can you imagine having gigabit speeds and coming straight to your home internet? Yeah, there's when they get all that spectrum deployed on mid-band, you're going to have gigabit speeds.
And then you're going to be like, wham, bam, and the cock-a-doodle-doo, baby.
Yeah. Tech Guy 32 says the FCC maps are useless since the data is provided by the carrier. No, that's not true. That data is not provided by the carrier. That data was obtained by FCC hiring somebody to get that data and give it to FCC. So, and there's rules, as you see, there's rules. In order for that to be on the coverage map, it has to pass a certain standard, certain
they didn't do
speed.
It right.
So, and hopefully they improve on it next time. So that's what we're hoping for. MS says, Ricky, can you answer this? Carrier, T-Mobile, your favorite?
Oh,
no?
Shit, T-Mobile's your favorite.
Definitely not my favorite. 10 megahertz of band 71, split 5 megahertz on LTE and 5 megahertz on 5G. Yeah, that's completely waste of time. Do you get 10 up down on LTE, but on the 5G I get 35 down and 12 up? 5G must have something. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what you're meaning here. Okay, so I think what you're saying is that on LTE you get 10 up and 10 down. And then when you're on 5G, you're getting 35 down and 12 up. Well, you got to remember this, okay? So if N71 is split in two, okay? So you got 5 megahertz over here. So you got 5 megahertz over here. And then you got 5 megahertz over here, okay? Now, what percentage of phones are on 5G for T-Mobile?
I don't know.
15, 20%?
I guess.
I mean, what do you let's say 30%. Okay, so 30% of the phones are on 5G. 70% of the phones are on LTE. Okay? You're running in split mode. So the 5G phone is using 5 megahertz of 5G. The LTE phones are using 5 megahertz of LTE. Okay? Now you got 70% using 5 megahertz versus 30% using 5 megahertz. So you tell me which one's going to be faster. Because the way backhaul works is it divides it between the usage. So the more people that's using the tech, the slower the speeds get, because it's dividing it between everybody. So that's exactly why you can get 35 down and 12 up on 5G, is because you only have 30% of the phones using it. That's exactly why, if that makes sense.
And that's a big breaker and a cock-doodle-doo, baby.
That's a big cock-a-doodle. Ryan says N77. Okay. All right. AT&T FCC Max extremely underrepresented for Michigan. Oh. Well, there's been some expansion out of it. So it's a year old, but I just wish they'd update it. All right. Josh says, yes, it's really in S-band, not C-band. Yep. That's true. Millimeter wave is needed for capacity. Yep, in the urban areas, that's where you need it. And it works very well. Because the more people you have on millimeter wave, the less people you have on LTE. So then the people that's on LTE with the only LTE phone, they get more capacity. Because you're moving the people from LTE onto the new technology. I'm thinking more of global analysts who don't have an incentive to be bought off by T-Mobile. Millimeter wave isn't even auctioned yet in most countries. Yeah, well, most countries, they got auctions on the midband. The good midband with the high bandwidth. They auctioned that shit off 5 years ago. And they're completely... I mean, look. Saudi Arabia has 2 gigabits of download speed and 500 gigabits upload speed in the whole area in Saudi Arabia. The populated area, not in the desert, of course. Because I spoke to an engineer. He sent me a DM one time and asked me about... He was wanting to know what DSS is. He didn't understand it. Because he says, we don't use it in Saudi Arabia. And I explained to him that the DSS was just a Band-Aid until they get more spectrum. That's all it is. It's just a Band-Aid. And then he was telling us about what he's using. They're using N41 and N79 out there, N78. I'm sorry, N41 and N78. That's what they use in Saudi Arabia, and they get 2 gigabits down and 500 megabits up.
Hey.
Now think about that. Isn't that crazy? Two carrier aggregation. So you got 100 megahertz on 41 and another 100 megahertz on 78. You put them both together and wham bam, thank you ma'am. There you go.
Dude, that is
another request, Ricky. When you do bands live stream, could you explain band 7? It's popping up all over Maine. Thanks. Well, the reason it's popping up as band 77, that's probably in Cell Mapper, and it's just an error. Your modem.
It's not. You know what's going on, right? So all the surrounding. So this is what you guys are going to start noticing. So, and T-Mobile is refarming 41 to band 7 in areas around the Canadian border, and they're going to start doing it around the Mexican border too, because it's interfering. Because the bands are so close, so they're refarming areas, turning it from TDD to FDD.
So they're basically making a new band number.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's
because there is no band 7.
Band 7 is 40. It's 2.5. It's just they're just turning it, but it's FDD instead of TDD. 41 is TDD version of 2.5, and then when you convert it to FDD, it turns to band 7.
Okay, band 7 is FDD.
Yes, and that's what they're doing. So, which is good. That's good because if you convert it to
FDD is no good.
No, it's good for the uploads. For the uploads, Ricky, that'll help uploads on 2.5. It actually is better. FDD is always better than TDD, bro. TDD all it's good for is download speed. That's it. Uploads suck on TDD.
Well, TDD is the new technology.
Yeah, but it's proven
TD,
fact, bro.
TDD is the new. That's what N77 is on. Is TDD.
Yeah, but
That's what N78's on. That's what N41's on. It's all TDD. That is more spectral efficient than FDD. FDD is what the old shit is on LTE. Band 2, Band 66. FDD is garbage compared to TDD.
No, it's not, bro, because the uploads on FDD work. It's better for uploading. If you want the upload speeds, you got to be on FDD, bro. TDD. That's why. Remember, Sprint, bro, was on TDD, and that's why you had damn 300 down, but you had only like 10 up.
Well, I mean, TDD is time division duplexing. F is frequency division duplexing. The TDD is better than FDD.
For download, yes.
No, for the whole band. But anyways, band 7 is 2600 megahertz. That's actually used in other countries. So you're saying that they're going to start using 2600 megahertz in the USA and call it band 7?
They're rebroadcasting 2.5 to that.
Well, band 41 is 2496 to 2690. And then band 7 has two sections, 2500 to 2570. And then the other section is 2620 to 2690.
Yeah.
And and band 7 has a dedicated set of frequencies for upload and download.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I already talked.
So the download is from 2500 to 2570. The upload on band 7 is 2620 to 2690, and that's FDD. That's the old technology, FDD. That's frequency division. The time division duplex is actually more efficient because it can use the same frequency. It uses the same frequency to transmit and receive, so it's a lot. See, on FDD you have to have a set of frequencies dedicated only for upload, and a set of frequencies dedicated only for download. So you have to have twice as much spectrum. You have to have twice as much spectrum to do the same thing that you would do with TDD. Because TDD uses the same frequency, it does a burst of data and then it receives a burst of data on the same frequency, back and forth, back and forth. So you don't have to have as much spectrum. So you can use more spectrum for transmit and receive. So TDD is actually better. Unless I got things backwards or anything, but that's what I don't know. I wish Caleb was here on our live stream. He could just double check that for us. So, but yeah, TDD is the new future. TDD is the new technology. That's the new stuff. FDD is the old stuff. So that's why all the new 5G stuff is in TDD, because it's better. Blaze says 6GD's nuts. Fix 5G EEE. That's pretty funny. If the carriers didn't lie about millimeter wave being everywhere like Verizon, did the customers would have more trust in millimeter wave? Verizon caused issues here.
Hey, so got a question to ask you, bro. So right now we're on live stream. Rick, you gotta ask you this question about TDD and FDD.
Caleb.
We were going over how somebody in Maine saw how it's broadcasting 41 is like starting to broadcast in band 7 around the Canadian border surroundings, which we already knew. T-Mobile's refarming that to band 7, turning the 41 to 7 in those areas just because of the Canadian interference. But which one is better for upload efficiency? Like, so you can have good upload and download. In TDD or FDD?
Always FDD. Always FDD.
So FDD, even though FDD, some people say it's inefficient. But why is that versus TDD? that gives you better like download speeds and stuff like that?
Because with the TDD, you're putting all the downlink and everything on one, basically your downlink and uplink is used on the same channel, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah,
Not
that's
really
what I was
by
saying, yeah.
downlink if you have enough bandwidth on one channel versus FDD. If you really have high bandwidth, you can split up the channel so you can have, equal downlink and uplink on different frequencies. You know what I mean? Instead of just using one frequency set for both, you can use different frequency sets.
Yeah.
For your downlink and uplink on FDD. And the way it modulates is also better because it's just like, okay, let me try to paint this analogy for you. Let's say if you're on a highway, you have cars going down the highway, going southbound, and then you have cars on the opposite side going northbound, right?
Yeah.
That's FDD. So imagine TDD. Let's say TDD, you're going down the highway, but you want to go in the other direction. Now you have to throw your fucking vehicle in reverse. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So basically, what you're saying is that it's a one-lane highway with TDD versus FDD. It's a two-lane highway.
Correct. Yeah.
But if you got a highway that's got 50 lanes on it. Hold on, let me take you off my headset, Ricky, so that he can hear you. Hold on a second. Hold on, because we're on the live real quick. Okay, Ricky, do you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me change you out of the AirPod. It's still broadcasting on the AirPod. Hold on. Okay, Ricky, do you hear?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Caleb, can you hear him?
I mean, barely, but yeah.
Barely.
Speak, Ricky.
Yeah. Yeah, so just like you were saying, if you have narrow bandwidth, if you don't have any bandwidth, yeah, FDD is going to be your best bet. But if you have lots of bandwidth, like the new frequencies, like N77, N41, all that, the TDD is going to work good because you have plenty of bandwidth. So you got 50 lanes of highway, but you only got 5 cars going down. So, but if you got a 2-lane road, you want to have FDD because you got a narrow bandwidth. So you need to have cars going both directions at the same time.
And the FDD for narrow bandwidth is good. Yeah, I agree with you. And man, you're right. But the point is that on the uplink, though, your uplink will still suffer if you don't have a different set of frequencies going each way.
Yeah. Yeah, but with the TDD, with the wide bandwidth, you're going to have a certain portion of that band set aside for uplink. And as long as you got plenty of bandwidth, then you're still going to be good with your uplink.
I mean, yeah, but that's not the way T-Mobile is doing it, though, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, we already know Skunky doesn't know what they're doing, so yeah. They're trying to squeeze 50 cars in a 10-lane highway. That's what they're trying to do, basically.
Yeah.
So it's basically T-Mobile is just like Miami during rush hour, basically.
Right.
You got 2 directions of cars sitting still, not going anywhere.
Well, keep in mind, if they win the auction, that will change. Drastically.
Oh yeah, well that's going to help. And what's up for auction is Band 7. Is that right? The international Band 7 in the USA?
No, it has nothing to do with Band 7. All that is, so you can keep the band number the same. All you're doing is you're just splitting the frequencies. You have just more bandwidth on the uplink versus all of it on the downlink. That's all you're doing. You're just setting aside a certain range for uplink and a certain range for downlink. That's all you're doing. You can still call it Band 41.
Yeah, but what's the auction though? Supposedly there's more frequencies, but
July.
What frequencies?
It's in July.
It's the leftover.
But what frequencies?
The leftover of 41 of the 2.5, the clusters that T-Mobile doesn't own or doesn't lease. Sorry.
Right. All the
So it's still Band 41.
Yeah.
Okay. Because what got the discussions going, somebody said that they were seeing Band 7 in Maine. And then Carlos was saying that's the new frequencies for the auction or something like that.
That's just due probably to the so they don't like really interfere with Canada, you know.
Yeah, so they're rebroadcasting 2.5 as instead of 41, they're broadcasting it at 7 in FDD mode, so it doesn't.
Exactly.
Yeah, because Band 7 is in Canada.
That's what we do.
Because Rogers Network uses
That's
it.
what we actually do in Maine and Montana.
So that's why he's seeing Band 7 in Maine, because he's getting it from Canada.
Exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
Exactly. Yes.
All right. Because Band 7 is the FDD equivalent of Band 41 in USA.
Exactly. Easy way to check
gotcha.
is just to have him look at his downlink and uplink frequencies, and you'll see that they're different.
Oh, okay. There you go. Well, there you go. That's all clarified up. So that's why you're seeing Band 7 in Maine. There you go. And EM Tech says FDD would be ideal for mid-band because it allows them to have dedicated spectrum. Boats and hoes. And scallops.
Yep, gotta have a lot of scallops, dude. Right,
and UK has Band 7 on LTE. They sure do. Yep. N41 is TDD overlap of N7 and 38.
Ain't that right, bro? You're going to become the aphrodisiac right after the scallops with the both and O's.
Oh, snap. So how's things going up there, Caleb? We miss you. We know you're so busy at work you can't even join us anymore. Except for a phone call.
Yeah,
I'm working you to death.
Hey, bro, I know you're busy at work, bro. I just wanted to ask you that. I'll talk to you in a little while, okay?
See you, Caleb.
I'm good, bro.
You're good now?
Yeah, I just had to step away from phone movement. But yeah, like and this auction, that's what I was saying, this auction is so pivotal coming up in June, you know, there's a lot riding on the line, so we'll see what happens, you know.
Oh, yeah.
That would
you're welcome, MS, anytime, buddy. That's what we're here for.
AT&T got a hold of it, huh? And then someone did.
6GE will be real 5G. Oh, that's funny as hell. Fred says, will 6GE be real 5G? That's right.
Oh, shit.
That's crazy. That's funny.
Hey, Zero Cool, you know it'd be crazy, bro, if AT&T, Verizon, and Dish picked up that 41, and then they leased it back to T-Mobile.
Well, honestly, to be honest, I hope AT&T wins it all.
I do too.
We did talk about that earlier.
Yeah.
So, but we'll see what happens, you know.
Well, then it'll be
cock-a-doodle-doo.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, baby.
Pretty much.
All right.
All right, bro. Yeah, hit me back up later. Whatever.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Well, we got to hear Cable tonight on his busy schedule at work. Awesome. All right, well, there you go. Tech guy says AT&T is real behind Verizon in regards to millimeter wave and N77 deployments. Yeah, well, you got to remember, the reason AT&T hasn't been pushing things because they have 5 carrier aggregation right now. They got 5 bands right now, and they got good backhaul. And they're actually doing pretty good. I mean, some areas are congested, but they're doing pretty good. So they wasn't quite in a rush and desperation like Verizon. Verizon, in some markets, only has 20 megahertz of spectrum. Some has 30, some has 35. So Verizon was in desperate need for bandwidth. So that is why Verizon went crazy on the auction, got to N77 and the 3.4. That's why they went crazy on that. That's why they're rapidly deploying it, because they have to get their customers happy, because nobody wants to be paying all that money on Verizon and have the spinning wheel and congestion. They don't want that. So N77 is making that happen. So now they're getting LTE plus. So Verizon now is getting LTE plus, just like what AT&T has. But then Verizon's going to take it one step further. Instead of just being happy at LTE plus, when the rest of all those frequencies gets integrated together, and you got 200 megahertz of spectrum, on the 5G radio on the massive MIMO 5G equipment and the awesome backhaul. And it goes standalone, where it's just only that. You cut out the low band fake shit. You cut out the old mid band, narrow band shit. You cut all that out. Then it's where you're going to get gigabit speeds, and you're going to have under 10 millisecond pings. And then Verizon is going to have a real nationwide 5G network, and going to blow T-Mobile completely out of the water, even though T-Mobile started first deploying their crap. So the future looks great. Let's see.
The future does look great. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Yeah. All right, so there we go. So we've been going for 2 hours and 30 minutes now. So unless anybody else has any questions for us or anything like that they want to talk about, anything they want to do, or if you want me to go on the N77 map here and show you if there's, check your area and see if there's any new stuff. So we can check and see if there's any new deployments out there. So let's see. Oh yeah.
You gotta clean out that mass airflow sensor, Phil.
Oh, mass airflow. Yeah, that's pretty important. That's what screwed up on my Jeep, and that's why I kept stalling and wouldn't start.
Oh, so once you put the new one, it fixed it.
Oh yeah, that fixed it. Yeah, because I did the idle air control, and I did the mass airflow, or the throttle sensor, and the idle air control. I did those two sensors, and I did I did the crankshaft sensor, because it threw that code. So I replaced that, and it still did it. So then it threw the code for mass airflow, the map. So I replaced that, and as soon as I replaced that, fixed the problem. So the only thing now I got to do on my my old ass Jeep, it's 21 years old with 250,000 miles. I got to do the O2 sensors on the driver's side. I already did the passenger side. I need to do the two on the driver's side. My Cali converters are plugged up with garbage. They're not even working anymore. So I just need to get rid of the Cali converters.
Just straight pipe it and recycle them, and bro, they're paying good money.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I'll just cut those Cali converters. The only thing is, I can't take it to shop to do it because it's illegal. They won't cut off your Cali converters. So
you're right, bro. You're right. You're in the perfect spot, bro. Take it to a Cuban, bro. They don't care. My people don't care, bro. They'll cut that shit off, bro.
Yep, cut that stuff up. Well, what I could do is buy me a hacksaw, or like a what do you call it?
Bro, take it to my people, bro. I'm telling you up there.
That saw. Is it a saber saw? Is what it's called? Saber saw. It's got the blade on it, right? You just go up there and whoop, just cut that bitch off. And what I'll do is I'll cut my Cali converters off myself with the saw, and then it'll be a straight pipe. Then I'll drive it to the muffler shop, and I'll tell the guy, say, hey, can you weld some straight pipes on there? Somebody stole my Cali converters. The only problem is they're going to say, well, we have to replace them with Cali converters. We're not allowed to put a straight pipe.
Bro,
they won't. The shops won't do it.
You live here in Vegas, bro.
Well, if I had somebody that had a welder that could weld it, I would just take it to them and do it. Say, hey, I'll buy the pieces of pipe, and I go up there and say, okay, here, can you just weld this on me? I'll give you $50 if you weld it on. Taking 5 minutes.
Dude, my Cuban dude, bro. I took TK there, bro. They handled it on the beam, no problem.
So I gotta find somewhere to do that. So I gotta get them Cali converters off because they're so plugged up with crap, and I mean there's a little smoke coming in my exhaust because all that old burnt oil is stuck to the Cali converter and shit.
Hey, but at least you're not on the Footallinis, bro.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so let's look around the country here. Oh, let's see here. N41, Jamestown, New York. Oh, okay. Are you saying you got that? 5G N41. Car are getting expensive too. Diagnosed and fixed with all the computerized. Yep.
Yeah, imagine those Teslas.
Oh, saws. Oh, I guess they call it a sawzall.
Yeah,
I thought it was called a saber saw.
Imagine those.
I guess it just depends on where you're at, what they call it for. Not sure. Oh, you're not sure if you have 5G in Jamestown, New York? Is that what you're saying? Well, we know. Good old T-Mobile's map is. We know T-Mobile's map is not like really true.
Accurate, bro. What are you talking about?
There we go. Let's go to. No, we're not going to my house. Not going to my house. I already know we don't have UC at my house.
Take this shit to the
Okay.
That's just bullshit.
Gosh.
They don't even replace the
Their website, this T-Mobile website is so slow, just like them. Look how slow this is. Why is it loading so slow?
Like I have like the BMW Mini, bro. Like they give you maintenance warrant, like maintenance program. So they do it for like 4 years, 50,000 miles. They do your oil changes and filter change. And then I bought the extra package, so it covers me up to 100.
Oh, okay.
And all that, bro. They don't even replace the damn air filter, bro. I just took it out. It's all damn like dirty as hell, bro. The last time I was there, they didn't even change
man.
it, bro. Bastard. And pay all that money for warranty with it, bro. They don't even do this shit. I'm just gonna buy a cold air intake. Screw this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm ordering right now.
Nice.
14701 zip code, bro. 147.
Trying to think where it is. I think it's in the southern part of the state, isn't it? James. Look at all this 5G. Fake 5G everywhere. All over the place. Look at there. Man, these maps lie. Maps lie like crazy. Gosh, it's so slow.
Deception and lies and cock-a-doodle-doo. That right, Rick?
Yeah, cock-a-doodle-doo.
Yeah, cock-a-doodle-doo.
Guess it's down this way. If it ever loads, the shit won't load. God. Come on, T-Mobile.
Man,
you can get better server. You can get better servers than this.
Dude says tomorrow I gotta go to one of my rental properties to collect rent money.
Yeah.
'Cause I do it every 60 days. Like they.
Oh, okay.
I have it set up to where they pay me rent every 60 days, so I don't have to drive there all the time. And I fucking supposedly they have N77 there, so I'm gonna test that out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, bro. So
That's cool, man.
Yeah, it's in Arizona.
Test that stuff. Heck yeah.
Well, get
Oh
to
my
see
gosh,
if the map is
Website
if
is
we
so
get to see if the
slow.
map is real or if the map is lying. If the map is lying, I'm roasting them. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Roasting them.
But yeah, bro, these carriers, bro, like they've been improving, bro. I mean, in all fair game, bro, they've all have had their fair share of improvements.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, we wish that they were more. The improvements were a bit more solid than what they
Absolutely.
claim, but at least they're starting to finally, bro, with Verizon. A lot of people complain about congestion, bro. So congestion's starting to become a little bit thing of a past, bro. Now but of course, you know, you're not gonna sit here and try to compare Verizon quality with Visible. You know, I mean,
Yep.
come on, man. I still can't believe that people do that, bro. Like compare, they do a speed test with Visible, bro, and then they're like, oh man, Verizon's so slow, or it won't load my video, or da 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 da. I'm like, well, Verizon and AT&T have a thing called the QCI on their network.
That's right.
So you want to be cheap, you want to save money. Don't get me wrong, that's cool, but they're gonna give you the quality of what you pay for.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Even AT&T, bro, just because they have the capacitive network and stuff, if you're paying the crickets and all that stuff, bro, you're not gonna get the same capacity, and you're not gonna get the video output for watching videos and stuff like you would with, you know, having
That's
an
right.
AT&T Consumer Elite plan or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Exactly, tech guy. Spectrum, Xfinity has better access, of course, because their plans are based off of enterprise business plans, you know, with the network management of their own. So basically, they have the highest QCI, and then Spectrum has their own core that it goes through, where they give it its QCI value.
Oh yeah. There. Yeah, looks like N41's there. There's two towers. One here and one over here. Well, isn't that weird?
Damn, bro, I can't wait for that dish phone, bro. I'm checking my emails like every couple of hours. Bro.
Oh, I bet you are.
Dude, I'm excited for that, for dish, you know, and I'm excited. I'm even excited for the Mobile X, bro. I've been talking with Peter.
Oh yeah.
You know, in the DMs. Yeah, bro. I want to try it out. I want to see how he's gonna help the pain points of the consumer on prepaid, because, bro, think about it. If you're getting a high QCI value and you only pay for what you use, then that's not bad, you know. If you think about it, if all you use is, let's say he has it set up to where, let's say you used only 40 gigs the whole month, and your line ends up being, let's say, like $29 and some cents for using 40 gigs, that's not bad, you know. You only paid for what you use. You didn't need to pay $60-70 for a true unlimited plan. So I don't know. We'll just have to see and wait how it's going to be structured. But it seems promising.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks like. I hate it when SalMapper does this stuff. Look at this. It doesn't combine the stuff together. Look at that. It splits it up. So it covers it up so you can't see the band numbers. And supposedly, let's see.
Damn, Southwest Airlines jet. I see it right now.
Oh yeah. Right here. Okay, so it's that tower site. Over here. Yeah, well, it says 41 right there, but see, it's got 41 here, but it's not saying where. That's what I hate. It. Some modems on the phones doesn't map it correct. If you don't have the settings up, it maps it and just doesn't put it where it belongs.
Yeah, it doesn't do it correctly.
So I would say this 41 is probably on the same site over here. So. But that's not very many sites in that area. There's another site over here. See, there's a site right in this area right here. There has to be.
So Rick,
there's no way that one's reaching over here. So
I'm hearing that you're gonna go tropical and you're gonna be going to Miami. So I hear you're gonna be on that tropical version going to Miami.
Oh, so there's a T-Mobile tower right in here. I can promise you. I love doing this. I like going on here just doing tower hunting. Just go in here and just do tower hunting. Just say, all right, let's find the tower.
So what are you gonna do a live stream when we go to Miami?
In this area, there is a tower. Let's see if we can find it.
Are you gonna live stream, bro, when you go to Miami?
When I go to Miami? When am I going to Miami?
Yeah. You said you were gonna go to Miami soon. Maybe that's what you were telling me the other day.
Yeah, well,
Like-
it's on the list to do. Yeah, I have some training classes I got to get out of the way, but I just got so much stuff to buy. I'm such a broke bitch. I got so much stuff to buy, you know. Okay, I don't know where this tower is. It's probably a little monopole. Is probably what it is. What is this right here? Oh, that's not a monopole. Yeah, knowing T-Mobile, it's probably a rooftop site too. Let's see.
Well, New York has a lot of everything's rooftop.
It's gotta be right in here, right in this area is where it's gotta be. But this is all businesses, but the tower has to be in this area right here. But I don't see it.
It's a lib cesspool, bro. What do you expect? Everything will be rooftops because it doesn't look pretty.
It just may not be on the satellite map yet.
Doesn't look pretty.
Well, look at that creek. There's a creek. A creek. Look, there's a creek. A quick creek. Oh, look here. There's some buildings over here. Maybe it's over here. See, that's crazy. This area is mapped. So the signal's mapped, but it didn't put the it didn't put where the tower is. That's the problem with Cell Mapper. It just doesn't do a really good job of mapping stuff. The tower could be up here, maybe. Let's see. Let's go over here. Sometimes it's really easy to find them, and then sometimes it's just very hard. Because when you look at, because this right now, this view looking down, this is about 700 feet. Yeah, this is about 750 to 800 feet is what that is. And then let's see, when you go down to right here, that's about 300 feet. Yeah, 300 to 400 feet, something like that. As you fly drones, you start getting to learn estimating what the height you're looking down at, because you look at your drone, it tells you how many feet up you are. Oh, what's this right here? I see. Oh, nothing. Wow, where's this tower at? That's crazy. Can't find it. There's definitely one there. Let's try to find another one that's not mapped out here. Oh, here. Well, no, that one's got it. Okay, let's see. Let's find another. That's so much fun, ain't it? Okay, so that one's mapped out. Let's see. That one is. So you just look for the bright green spots and where there's no green dot at, and then you can just go hunting for the tower. Okay. So look at here. There's a green dot there. There's one there. I'm just looking for the missing green. Like right here. Oh no, there's one right there. Well, look at here. There's a green dot clear over here. Look at that. That's weird because there's poor signal right in front of the tower. Of course, that could have been mapped before they put the tower up. That's probably what happened. Yeah, old Cell Mapper. Cell Mapper is a lot of fun. Look at that. Yeah, just a tower just in the middle of nowhere. Look at here. You ain't got no service out here. Look at this. No service out here. Look here, 71. Alright, well there's there. Oh yeah, you can just like zoom in and see. Let's see if you can actually see it on. I can zoom in. Okay, there's a green dot right here. Let's see if there's the tower's really here. Let's see. Oh yeah, there it is. See it? When you zoom in. Oh, there it is. See it? See the tower site right there? Yeah. When you zoom in, you can see it. That's how you know it's when it's really mapped right.
Oh, that could still do.
Yeah, like right here. Let's see if this one's. You can see the tower here. Yep, there it is. There's that tower. See, this actually goes a little faster. Okay, here. Let's see this tower here. Okay, here. Right here on the hilltop here. There it is. See it? There it is. If you go in an urban area, you can actually almost see the rooftop sites too. Yeah, let's go to an urban area. Let's see if we can find some rooftop sites. Let's go to Buffalo. I'm sure there's some like rooftop sites in Buffalo.
Well, hello there. Welcome back.
Well, hello there. Welcome back.
Yeah.
We're so glad you're a T-Mobile customer.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
see that's a tower there. That's not a rooftop site. Okay, let's go up here. Oh, this is gonna be a tower site too. Yep, that's a tower site. Where's the downtown area? Where's all the buildings at? It's gotta be a rooftop site in the building. They really don't have a downtown area, do they? Oh, here's downtown. Yeah, we gotta find a rooftop site. Here's our.
Welcome to
Okay,
T-Mobile.
let's go here. Oh, here's a rooftop site. Here we go. I found my first rooftop site. There you go. Check it out. Right there. See it?
Welcome to T-Mobile for business.
See there? There's a rooftop site right there. Rooftop. Oh, what's this over here? Is this another rooftop? Yep, there we go. Another rooftop. See it? Whoop. There it goes. Right there. Top of that building right there. 2 and 66. That's one thing about the urban areas.
Welcome
Just
to T-Mobile
all-
for business.
Urban areas. Oh, here's another rooftop site. Here we go. Yep, right there on this building. There you go. Oh, look, there's a bridge. There's a boat. All right. All right, so there we go. I ignore the red icons on some mappers since they're unconfirmed. Well, what I do when I go on here is if there's a red dot nearby a bright green area, then you know there's a cell phone in that a site in that circle. So what I do is I go looking around. I go look around. If I see a tower in that green area, I just move the red dot over there, and then that confirms it. Or I'll go in antenna search. I'll do that too. I'll go on antenna search. I'll do that when I'm bored. So you just go like this. So you put it in here. You put in the address. This is how I found the tower over here. See, I knew there was a tower over here because it was bright green, and then I found it. And then you just click on the Verizon right here, the tower, and it takes you straight to it. And there it is. See, there's where it is, and you can zoom out and see. There you go. So right here's the Verizon tower, and right here's the bright green area right through here. So nobody mapped the road over here, but the red dot was like over here, even though the tower's over here. So, but that's what you do. You just go on antenna search, and you search it and find it.
Search it away.
All right, so we're almost 3 hours. So 3 hours is long enough live stream. There we go.
Yeah.
So we're gonna shut this thing down. So there's only 18 people watching now. So thank you guys for coming in here. Make sure you do your hashtags. Dump skunk. All right, and what other hashtags I'm gonna do? Dump cable. Yeah, that one's for that's for Dennis. Dump cable. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Shit, I did CABLE. Is that right? Cable. That didn't look right. Oh, it's BEL. I backwards it. Oh shit. Oh, look at there. Baby Yoda's already got it. He's got it on speed dial right here. Look at that. Yeah, 2 Life Crew, Mod Squad, Sneeze. Baby Yoda's got it. So, what I want to know is, are you the real Baby Yoda, or are you the fake Baby Yoda?
No, he has a
That's
mod,
what I
so it's the real one.
That's what I want to know. Are you the real Baby Yoda? maybe you're demon possessed. Something like that. Oh gosh, it's crazy. All right, guys. Any last questions for the stream here? So, hopefully you guys understand a little bit about what the new uplink booster that Ericsson's coming out with. It's going to make mid-band 5G like awesome. Can you imagine them putting that technology in? It helps your upload speeds by 90%, almost doubling your upload speed. So if you get 20 down, you turn on this technology, and now you got 40 down, or 40 up, I mean. It's pretty amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, Nokia is doing it the other way, which is more complicated. Of course, the way they're doing it, you don't have to even use massive MIMO. You can use 4x4 antenna small cells and use this distributed mass. See, that's what I don't get. It's not even massive MIMO. It's just regular MIMO. So they're calling it distributed massive MIMO, but that tech, they're actually going to do it with 4x4 small cells. I mean, it's going to work almost the same principle.
Yeah.
It's still going to use all the surrounding towers to grab that signal and then take it to the main controller, bond the data streams together, and then you get your better upload speed. So, but that's how Nokia wants to do it. So we'll let Nokia do it their way. We're going to trust the Ericsson way better. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at there. Save the pink skunk. What the hell is that? Save the pink skunk? What is that? Oh my god. That's so funny.
The picture last week.
Oh, you did? You posted yeah.
Remember on the live stream, I was rocking the pink skunk picture. Yeah.
2 live crew, more mid-band for real 5G. I like that one. More mid-band for real 5G. I like that one. You guys are pretty creative, you know that? You guys are pretty creative. Yeah, I want to thank Carlos for jumping on the stream tonight and hanging out with us. And Chase. Yeah, thanks, Chase, for coming on the live stream and telling us about your S22 experience, telling us about your fiber coming to the rural areas and all that kind of stuff. And he dumped the skunk and he dumped the Starlink. Boy, he's dumping lots of stuff. So that's pretty good. It's pretty awesome. Alrighty, guys. So that's it. There's another weekly live stream. So we'll see you guys next week, either Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know which day I'll do it yet, but one of the days. Now, coming up in April, we have a new contract starting up. So I'm going to be busy with that. I may have to start working 7 days a week again. So it depends on what time. If I have to work in the evening every day, I might not be able to do as many live streams in the first part of April, but that's okay. We can always catch up, you know. Do them when you can. Work comes first. You gotta make the cheese because I gotta get my new desktop. That's what I gotta do. I gotta get my new desktop. Carter's gonna help me build it. That's gonna be great. I get rid of the laptop here. Oh yeah, just to give you guys an update too. I got my amplifier in, my amateur radio amplifier. I got it. We put it together. Me and my friend K1ST. We put it together in 2 hours and 45 minutes. We built this amplifier. And it's very, very nice. So it's very sweet.
Good.
Here, I'll show you. Yeah. Here, let me upload an overlay here of it. Let's see. If my camera folder's synced. I don't know if it's synced or not. Let's see. No, I don't think it's synced. Let's see. My Dropbox hasn't really been syncing very much, so. Oh, well, here. I'll show you guys my new setup here. Because I got my new computer desk. I changed everything up in here, so I got an L-shaped computer desk, and I'll show you the setup, so you can see. Okay, here we go. So here you go. Oops, this thing's kind of blocking. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe. Yeah, we didn't get to do a giveaway tonight. We still haven't reached 800 subs. So if we ever, sometime in 2022, reach 800 subs, we'll do a giveaway. $50 gift card from Bass Pro Shop. So, but we're not gaining any subscribers. I think last live stream we gained 19 people. So I think we're still like 25 short, something like that. But here's the setup. Here's the green screen I just put up in the back, and here's the computer, or the laptop. I mean, let's see here. All right, here's the other picture showing the other vantage point. Okay, there. So there you can see the L-shaped computer desk. That big box in the middle there, on there, that great big giant, that's the amplifier. And over on the left side up top, though, that's the amateur radio up there for shortwave. There's my laptop, and there's my 27-inch 1080p screen. So I have my second screen. And let's see what else. Oh, I got you the amplifier. Oh, check this out. Here, I got the amplifier while it's running here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I've been talking all over the place with it. Everybody says the signal's nice and strong. Well, that's not a very good picture.
Oh, so the signal is really good then.
Oh yeah, yeah. My signal was a 7. When I turned the amplifier on, my signal went to a 14. So I doubled my signal.
Oh wow.
So that's pretty good.
That's
here. Let's try this.
Doodle-doo, baby.
Let's try this. Let's try this picture here. There we go. Oh, there. You see here that I was putting out 978 watts. Because my radio does 100 by itself, but then when I turn the radio down to 5 watts and then running into this, then it puts out 978 watts. So that's what we got going on there. So I'm off the next 2 days. So tonight and tomorrow I'm off. So after the live stream's over, I'm going to crank this thing up and turn it on, and I'm going to talk to my buddies all over the United States. There's about 15, 20 guys, and we all go in there and just talk, kind of like on a CB. You just talk all night just about different things and stuff like that. So I got the setup. I got the setup here in the house, all set up and ready to go. So do that tonight and tomorrow.
I like that desk. I'm going to order it.
Oh, you are? Yeah, I really like the desk. It was pretty easy to build. It was $250. It's a good thing I wasn't that broke of a bitch. I was still able to afford it, right? The green screen stand is nice. I got the stand for like 30 or 40 bucks.
You need to get the SWR21121.
Well, yeah, that's ideal, but you can't always get it that low. I mean, I go as low as I can with the tuner, of course. Yeah, the amplifier likes it really, really low. So it does. It really likes it low. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and Caleb is an amateur radio operator too, so, yeah. Let's see. Where's another picture? Oh, here's another picture. I took a couple different pictures of it.
I don't think we should.
See, look at there. Oh, there. It's 1.4 is a standing wave there. Look at there. I beefed it up. I did 1111 watts.
Damn, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's a kilowatt, man.
Watts.
Yeah, kilowatt. Yeah. Lots of power, man. That's right.
That's a major cock-a-doodle-doo, babe.
Yeah, you know how much this amplifier cost?
That's MSRP $6,000, right?
Well, yeah. If you went to a store and you bought one, or a radio shop and bought one,
well, you got it at the low price of $74.95. No, I'm just kidding.
Here, I'll show you. Let's see, products. Here we go. You ready? Get ready. Oh, wait a minute.
You need to give zero.
Oh, I got to take the low overlay. Okay, there you go. That's the amplifier. All right, see how much it was?
Yeah, it's not bad.
$2,799. That's right. I'm a broke bitch. I can't afford a $2,700 amplifier.
Did a lot of fraud there, huh?
Oh shit! There's the red skunky. There's the red skunky. Oh shit! There's the red skunky. Oh yeah. That's right. Look at there. Yeah. Skunk ape cometh, raccoon rabies, skunk-a-doodle-doo.
Hey, bro, but when are you planning on going to Miami? Because then when we do Miami, we should do like a multicast and talk to Sneed and all three of us.
Oh yeah,
on a live, and then we just speed test like in all the different areas.
Oh well, I don't do speed testing. I do speed testing. I take a screenshot and I just post on Twitter. I'm not all fancy and crazy like you, where you actually videotape it. So
no, but I'm talking about on a live stream. We do a live stream like all three of us.
Oh, live stream.
In different areas.
Oh, like a joint live stream testing thing.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Well, that one N77 site's turned on up there, so I have to drive up there and test it. I took the drone video of it, so now I got to go up and test it and get the speed.
I want to see what Miami's fucking millimeter wave is
right there
too.
Oh yeah, I need to test millimeter wave. Well, the last time I went to Miami and Fort Lauderdale to test millimeter wave, I was on AT&T prepaid, and the 5G, the millimeter wave didn't work. The fake 5G worked, but the millimeter wave never connected. So I don't know why my prepaid account wasn't working, but now I have Los Red, so I'm pretty sure it's going to connect now.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, there's the site that just got turned on up there in Key Largo, right there. There you go. I did a drone video of that, and now that site is live. Live
and direct.
Live and direct. Yep. All right, let's go back to the chat. Let's see what you guys are saying. Okay, so we go. You only need 10 subscribers to hit 10. Oh, I gained some more people tonight. Okay. Well, if we hit 800 subs between now and next Wednesday, we're going to give away a gift card. There you go. All you got to do is be active on all three channels. You got to be active on Carlos's channel and Sneed's channel. We're going to spin that wheel, and you got to be live. You got to be in the live stream to win, and you got to be an active person. So
you can give them 24 hours to reclaim. That's what I usually do too.
Nope, you got to be live. Oh. That I'm going to do live. Yep. You want that gift card? You got to be in here live. Yeah, we're going to give whoever's live in the chat. And we're going to spin that wheel. I still got that little contraption thingy. Spin the wheel. Yeah, I got to spin the wheel. I still got it up here somewhere. Where's it at? Where's the wheel at? I think I got it. Spin the wheel.
Ricky's going to be giving away the $50 fraudulent gift card.
Oh, it's called the pick. It's called the picker wheel.
Oh my god.
Oh, we gotta do the. It's the one with the numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, spinner wheel with the numbers. Oh, that's not it. They got all kinds of shit on here now. Random wheel picker. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah. I like the one that they have for the names too. So when I do channel member stuff, that's awesome. I just paste the list on there and
Oh, this is pretty cool. Oh, this one's. Hey, check this out. This is pretty cool. You need to get to SWR 101. Well, in a perfect world, yeah, I know. You want 1-1. Yeah, you want that. But if even with the antenna tuner, if it won't go all the way down like that, then there's nothing you can do about it. You can get as close to it as you can. Depends on what band you're on, what kind of antenna you're running to. So once I get my Scorpion antenna, it'll be better because I'll be able to get to resonant frequency, and then the antenna tuner will be able to take it down the rest of the wheel. But check this out. I found this one here. Check this out. We can actually go in here and we can put the people's names in here. Yeah, look at here. Okay, so how do you put the people in? Random picker wheel. How do we do that?
Go to settings.
Spin that wheel. Yeah, I did that. Oh, that
Hold on. X settings.
Oh, it's down below here. Oh, okay, here, yeah. Here we go.
See the other one I have. You can literally it's just a big ass white thing and paste it.
Let's see, who else is in here? Oh,
Yoda.
Aaron P. There you go. There we go.
Oh,
who's gonna win? Baby Yoda won. Hell, I might just set this up. Yeah. In the next live stream, I can do that. I can just put everybody that's in the live stream. Yeah, just put everybody in the live stream. They don't even have to pick a number. I'll just put everybody's name in there and then spin the damn wheel and see who wins. Look at there. Watch this. Carlos is the winner. This is cool. I think I might use this.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Baby Yoda! Man, Baby Yoda's the lucky fucker tonight. Look at this.
I know.
Oh, shit. Here's Aaron. Spin again. Of course, why is Aaron's piece of the pie bigger? So I got...
Because I think you gotta change. Probably.
Oh, yeah, it's like how many chances. Okay, there. I just updated it there. There, now it's even. Oh, so like if you got like... if people have entries or something like that.
Yeah, probably.
Zero cool one that time. Look at that. There's Aaron.
Bro, you're getting excited over there, bro.
I know. Maybe this is RFK Jeopardy here.
Yeah, where's my prize?
All right, here. Let's do something crazy here. You ready? Let's do something crazy.
Uh-oh.
Let's do something crazy. Oops. Let's do something really crazy here. All right. All right, here we go. So here we go. All right, so we're going to spin the wheel. Who's the best carrier in the United States?
Oh shit. What did it say?
Dish. It said Dish.
Oh shit.
Oh my God. All right, so if that's who's the best, okay, now who's the worst carrier in the United States? Let's see.
Oh no,
it said Verizon. Oh, that's crazy.
Oh.
Well, we know that's a lie. Come on, Skunky. Oh, it did Verizon the second time. Come on, Skunky. There we go. Skunky's the worst network. There we go. It took 3 tries, but it finally picked Skunky. So there you go. What do you guys think of that? Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna save that. Okay. Here we go. Save that. There we go. Alrighty then. Okay, so there we go. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you guys next week. Hopefully we do a giveaway. Hopefully. Let's cross our fingers for a giveaway. And of course, when we get 900, we're going to do another giveaway, another gift card, $50 gift card from Bass Pro Shops. Then when we hit 1,000 subscribers, $600. Somebody's going to win $600. That's right, $600. Yeah, you can buy a new phone with it. You can buy a prostitute with it. I mean, you can do whatever you want with it. Yeah, you can buy some skunk apes. You can buy some pet raccoons. I mean, you can spend the $600 on whatever you want. Right?
You can buy games.
Oh, yeah, you can do that too. Oh, Aaron says, I think that wheel was predicting that Dish could become the best network. Yep. Hi from Hometown Custom PC. How you doing tonight? Yeah, we're just ending the live stream now, so you got here just in time to say goodbye. So there you go. All right, so as usual, we're going to get out of here. And I'm going to play you guys some drone video to watch. So here you go. Enjoy the drone video. And see you later.
See ya. Deuces.